know if y'all can hear me, type 1 in the chat. If y'all can hear me. That's what I need to do. I need to take fuck. That's what I need to do. I got a couple of things I want to talk about. Let me put this shit in. You coming for Saint's Head? Chad, I like the canon ending, but still your theories, even if I don't want AOT to change, are dope. Thank you, I appreciate that. Ain't nothing wrong with you liking the canon ending. I think the canon. I think the ending to Attack on Titan is definitely misunderstood. Definitely, which is what I think ECM wanted it to be like, in a way. But in effect, let me.
Eren, どうして泣いてるの?
Okay, that's better. And then we put this on so I can see y'all comments. Man, I've been just doing nothing but just a bunch of thank you, y'all. I've been doing nothing but a bunch of thinking. Not gonna lie. If we get 9 episodes for part 3, we can still get AOE. Definitely. I think us like I think us like seeing how much episodes it is, I think that should just blatantly tell us that we're gonna get AOE, to be honest. If we're gonna get like around like 9 to 12 episodes, it has to be some type of additional content. It just has to be. Because like what? We stopped at what? 130 130? Yeah, I think we at 130. We got 131, and they adapt like at least like 2 to 2 like chapters an episode, I believe. So it's like, yeah, it's only like 4 or 5 episodes of like worth of content. So if it's like 9 to like 12 episodes, then most definitely it gotta be some type of like anime original content that's gonna be in there. I've been hearing talking about some part 4 shit. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is part 4? Is it a coincidence that 13 episodes were literally in the series? I didn't even know that. So when fucking with Attack on Titan, it's not no coincidence. There is no such thing as coincidence. Well, sometimes it is, but for Attack on Titan, it's a lot of things that's not a coincidence at all. I feel like a lot of shit that happened is for a fucking reason, most definitely. Just like with the ending for Attack on Titan. The ending, like I said, the ending for Attack on Titan is definitely misunderstood. Like in a way, I kind of understand why it's like that, because everything is unexplained. But like that shit is misunderstood. Like even like with even when is the music too loud? Let me make sure the music's not too loud so you can hear me. Even with the what the fuck I was about to say? What the fuck I was about to say? Yeah, the ending for Attack on Titan is definitely misunderstood. It's a lot of like mystery to it. It's a lot of mystery to it that just need to be fucking explained. Tati, you guys, man, I was hoping that you was gonna be on, man. I didn't know you was gonna. I didn't know that you was at work or whatever. I thought you was gonna be on. No cap. I thought you was gonna be on. Oh yeah, it was rushed on purpose. It was rushed on purpose, bro. It's the same. Even the fans of Love believe that they thought the ending was rushed as well, until the ass got Love Alternative. That shit, like Love Unlimited was rushed as fuck. Like it was a bunch of fans that just like felt that the ending was just rushed and unsatisfying and everything. Like they felt the same way that we're feeling. Man, if AOE don't have him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna want to fight. I'm gonna want to fight. I'm gonna want to fight Isayama. I'm gonna probably want to kill that motherfucker. It's real shit. I'm probably gonna want to fight his ass, cause like this shit is it's like it's written in his face. It's written in his face not to do it. It's like literally written plain out for him. Everything is set in, everything is like it's already written. It's like everything is written out for him. Like it's like I would be surprised if AOE doesn't happen. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. Knowing everything that we know, and how everything that we've been talking about has been like coming up multiple times in the anime, in the manga, whatever, up until now. Like even with like the sound director talking about it, they talking about a part 4 and shit like that. They talk about like how there could be like a part 4, part 5 and shit like that. It's like something's going on. This shit too fucking suspicious. Like I've never seen this much mystery around a fucking story. I've never seen it like this. Something is going to fuck on. Something is going on. Oh yeah, man. Just some guy with a mustache too. Yeah, me and Tati K. Actually, Tati K was he brought it to my attention, or whatever. It's a lyric in a song in My War, I believe, where it says the frogs was crying on our way home, whatever. And the fact that it says frogs, and the fact that it's hinting at A&R, you can't just, the fact that it's hinting at A&R and like it's like kind of referencing it, you can't just all the way write A&R off. You just can't all the way, you can't just do that. You gotta, A&R is going to be a part of this AOE in some shape or form. It might not be the complete A&R, but it's going to be a part of this AOE in some shape or form. But it's a lyric that says that Tati K had basically brought to my attention, where it's like a lyric that says on our way home, the frogs was crying on our way home, whatever. To my attention, right, if you go by, from my knowledge, if you go by Eren's memories or whatever, where he has a memory of like Hanji. I think she's crying or whatever. Like he has a memory of Hanji. I think Flock gonna live. Flock has like a big possibility of living this time. But I don't know how certain I am about that. I know for sure Armin is gonna live. Mikasa, I want that bitch to die. Mikasa, she has to die. That bitch toxic. She needs to go. Armin definitely gonna live. Falco gonna live. Gabby's gonna live. I just don't know about everything else. Like I want Levi to die too. He deserved to. He don't deserve to die, but he needs to die. All of them really need to die, to be honest. But on some real shit, all of them need to die. But if I had to pick, it definitely is Armin, Flock, Falco, and Gabby. But I don't know. Everybody can, you know what I'm saying? Love, everybody died. Like literally. Like if you like you would like the way how Isayama did it, and that's how he tried to betray us. He tried to really betray us because he made it seem like this shit can only end in one way, and that was like Eren killing his friends. Like I didn't see it ending in no other way. It had to end with Eren killing his friends, or his friends somewhat sacrificing themselves trying to stop him, or dying in the process. Like that's the only way that we've seen it ending. And the fact that he just did a complete 180 where nobody dies, the only person that died is Eren. Like he did a complete 180. So I don't know, man. This shit's crazy. Does Eren know Mikasa? Does Eren know that Mikasa caused a time loop? No. See, the thing is, right? I think manga Eren is in the same situation that Takeru was in, where he was going through this shit. He didn't know why, but he just knew that he was going through this shit, and he had an idea for what was going on. Like I explained in my last video, Takeru thought that because of him being a causality conductor, he thought that was the reasoning for him to be able to connect to these other different versions of himself, and that was how he was able to gain their memories. He didn't know that he was being sent back in time. He didn't know that he was, well, he knew that he was being sent back in time, but he didn't know that he was these other versions of himself. He didn't know that at one point he did all of this shit. He didn't know that. He just thought that, oh yeah, it's a bunch of different versions of myself that live in these different timelines that have done different things that I would never do. That's just the identity they had. So he had an idea for what was going on, but he didn't really know what caused this. He didn't know what was going on. I believe manga Eren is in that same mindset, but anime Eren, the fact that he doesn't, oh excuse me, what the fuck? The fact that he doesn't look shocked at the time path or whatever when he first enters the time path, the fact that he doesn't look shocked, the fact that he feels differently about the scenery, how he doesn't look, it's almost as if he doesn't look forward to seeing the scenery. It's almost as if he's been through this shit before, or like he knows more than what he did in the previous loop, which should be the case. I think anime Eren, I think he knows what's going on. I think he knows what's going on. Manga Eren, I think he had an idea. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, the way how manga Eren felt, it's almost as if manga Eren was being used by anime Eren in a way. Like he was just using him in a way. I don't like, y'all know how this shit is, man. Like in a way, I kind of feel like manga Eren, like how we all say, the manga timeline is basically Eren's test run. Just like how to see, you know, that's just a test run to see what to see what happens, see what he has to do, and whatever. See if he has no other choice but to kill his friends. It's just a test run. Cause like I just feel like manga Eren was just being controlled in a way. I don't know. Cause the way how he just like, oh yeah, I don't know why I destroyed the world, but I knew that I had to. It just seems like he was just being controlled. Try hard to have proof from Yan's editor that they wanted to kill off Mikasa from the... For real? You gotta send that shit to me, for real? Yeah, you know, I love anything about Mikasa dying. I love anything about Mikasa dying. That bitch needs to go. I don't even like her character no more. I don't even like her ass no more, dude. Like, I used to like Mikasa, but after I found out, like, if she's really doing this to my boy Eren, if she really doing this shit, I don't even like that bitch no more. I don't like her ass no more. Hell yeah, I'm going to CJ. Hell yeah, CJ. Hell yeah, I'm going to continue to make videos. The thing is about YouTube, right? Something that I guess like supporters, whoever you support, something that the supporters or like you all would never understand that YouTubers go through is like losing the passion for YouTube. You know, it's a lot of shit that you got to go through for YouTube. Like YouTube is not like how it was back in the day, where it's like everything is just strictly entertainment or whatever. You can do anything. You can say whatever you want. You don't have to worry about. It's like it's just too many fucking restrictions. You gotta deal with copyright fucking claims. You gotta deal with copyright strikes. You can only put up a certain. You can only use shit for fair use. It became too much of a business aspect, and it kind of took away like the entertainment part from it, or like the excitement. Like YouTubers, the one thing that we go through that I'm now seeing is keeping that same level of passion for doing YouTube. I could definitely tell of how like I'm not being like consistent with like uploading videos like how I used to. The passion is definitely gone a little bit, you know. And I think part of that is because of what Isayama did. I'm not gonna lie, he destroyed me. That motherfucker killed me. You know, so I'm making it my vendetta to kill his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, he killed me. I think part of that is the ending for Attack on Titan. That shit killed me. I don't know. I was so disappointed. I didn't have no energy. I feel like this motherfucker shot me in my fucking face, and then like for real shit. I think Isayama killed my passion for doing YouTube. Cause like I was excited. I couldn't wait to do reviews for the chapter. I couldn't wait to make new 3 videos. All I did was think about Attack on Titan. All I did was like I was being consistent as fuck back in the day. But sometimes you just lose that passion. But like, I need to find that passion back. And the thing is, it's not gonna be like a story that I know of that's gonna make me be passionate about doing YouTube again. You know, like how I used to. Attack on Titan is the only story that kind of made me be passionate about this shit. Like I didn't give a fuck about the money I was making. Motherfuckers ain't making that much anyway. I was like for the half time that I've been doing YouTube, I wasn't even making money, and I was like just doing this shit off straight passion because I love this shit. I love talking about it. I love hearing people, you know, reactions off my thoughts and stuff like that. I love coming up with theories. I love thinking about this complex ass fucking story. It was just straight off passion. I wasn't making no money. I was not monetized. Just straight off passion. I didn't care about the numbers. I was just uploading videos, not caring about how I sounded, not caring that I was stuttering and shit like how I am now. I didn't care about none of that shit. I just wanted to get that shit out, get my thoughts out there, and just like I don't know. The story of Attack on Titan did that, but he fucked that up. Isayama fucked that up for me. I'm not gonna lie. He better do AOE. He better. I'm gonna kill his ass if he don't. But I'm gonna definitely like start doing some experiment videos. Like I said, I want to get back in Chainsaw Man, but they copyright striking people, and I don't wanna put that at risk. You know what I'm saying? Like they copyright strike me twice. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I'm done with Chainsaw Man. I'm done. I even tried to get people to like also notice like, hey, if you do Chainsaw Man, be careful. They copyright striking people. You know what I'm saying? They did not only copyright strike me, they copyright strike the like bigger YouTubers that's bigger than me. Be careful when you do Chainsaw Man. I was getting invested in Chainsaw Man. That shit seemed like a good ass story. I might get into Berserk. I heard Berserk coming back. I might get into Hunter x Hunter. I heard that coming back. Like what, next month or something like that. But it's like other than Attack on Titan, it's nothing. It's not another story that's like Attack on Titan. It's not. Sometimes I kind of wish that I was like thinking about YouTube around Death Note, which is like around like 2008. I was like fucking 8 at the time. Like Death Note. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Death Note, oh my fucking gosh, I would have pieced that shit apart. I would have ripped Death Note apart if I was if I was thinking about YouTube or doing YouTube around that time. I would have ripped Death Note apart. Cause that story's crazy too. But like, it's no, other than Death Note, what, Code Geass and all this shit, there's nothing else like Attack on Titan. It's just not. And I like complex ass stories, you know? What would I do if AOE doesn't happen? I'm gonna kill his ass. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill his ass. Look at this ad, man. I'm gonna kill his ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Everybody in the Discord, we're gonna go on a mission to find Isayama. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna kill him. We're gonna find his ass, tie him up, and make him write AOE, write the ending all over again. Make him write the motherfucking ending over again. Fuck that shit. I really do. I really do. I pray that it happens, man. I hope that we all right about AOE, but something I'm very skeptical about, right? I kind of wanted to talk about it. The Parasite. The Parasite. The Parasite. The Parasite. The Parasite. The Parasite makes me not believe that AOE is going to happen, right? And of course, I can be overthinking, cause like that's my fucking job to overthink about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I can be overthinking over the top. I can be overthinking about it. But the Parasite and the way how it's not explained, the way how it should have been, and the way how it's the Parasite, I kind of lose hopes for AOE when regarding the Parasite. And I think that's the reason why you don't really see me making theories or any theories about the Parasite. Like, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? One question that everybody always has, okay, what's the Parasite role in AOE? You know what I'm saying? What's the Parasite role in AOE? And no matter how smart I am about Attack on Titan, nobody can ever answer that question, because we don't fucking know. Because the shit is that fucking unexplained. We don't fucking know. The Parasite, I start to lose hope for AOE when it's regarding the Parasite, and the reason is because I just figured out what the fuck happened to it, and I basically shared my thoughts about the Parasite, about what happened to it in my Discord, whatever, Discord server, and basically what happened to it, right? I'm pretty sure that you're all familiar with my I'm hiccuping this shit. I'm pretty sure that you're all familiar with my theory about Eren still being alive in some shape or form, and basically me explaining what Ymir actually did, right? And my theory is basically saying, like, okay, Ymir didn't get rid of the powers of the Titans. What she did was she just stripped the Titans away from Eren's friends, maybe even Eren himself as well, and she put all 9 Titans inside of Eren's head. And the reason why I thought that was the case is because when everything goes back to normal, Eren is the only one who is still seen with Titan markings, which is which is what I thought, that it was a way for Isayama to show us that he was still, in a way, technically a Titan shifter, and he still was connected to the powers of the Titans in some shape or form. And what made me believe that was the case even more is because you have Mikasa planting Eren's head under his tree, and then you see his tree growing to resemble Ymir's tree, and then the powers of the Titans are now back. You know what I'm saying? As if it never left. But then, which, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that could be right. I still could be right about that theory. I still could be right about that. But either way you see it, Eren is still alive no matter what, because the bird swoops down and wraps gets a scarf around. That just lets us know that Eren is still somewhat alive and still connected to the powers of the Titans in some shape or form. He's in the Titan path. Like I said, if Ymir is gone and the powers of the Titans came back, somebody has to be the founder. It was already foreshadowed that Eren was going to be the founder. It was already foreshadowed. You got him in the Titan path as kid stuff, like how Ymir is and shit. You got him chained up in the Titan path and shit like that. It was like the hints was always there that Eren was going to end up becoming the founder. I even said that in a way he is a founder now, you know. And he, like, I said, like, a long time ago, I said that I thought that Eren was waiting for Ymir to, like, leave and then he could just take over things. At one point I thought that, right? But then, like I said, with that theory that I just said not too long ago, with the Parasite, now that I look at it, right? If Eren physically is dead, not spiritually, because spiritually he's inside the Titan path like how Ymir was. Spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Physically, Eren is dead, right? The one thing, and I feel like we all need to start doing this as well. Let's stop saying that the ending don't make any sense and that it's plot holes. We all know, and we all need to understand there's plot holes for a reason, because everything is unexplained. Or I would like to think that everything is unexplained, right? And like I said, Isayama kind of co-signs on this by saying that the mystery still remains, which is Isayama's way of telling us that he ended his story in that type of way on purpose, and that it's more to the story than what the eye is seeing, right? And I truly believe that it is more to the story, because how else would you explain everything that's been going on? But the Parasite, right? If Eren is dead, right? First of all, I never, like, we always said that it doesn't make sense for Isayama to introduce or to bring the Parasite back into the situation and kind of hint at that, oh yeah, the Parasite and Eren needs to come back in contact, and that maybe if they come back in contact, Eren can reactivate the rumbling, kind of just like giving us hints that the Parasite in some shape or form is important, right? We just couldn't believe that Isayama would just off camera kill it. Like we couldn't believe that. Like, we didn't even see the Parasite die. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everything truly went back to normal, like, you could at least seen the fucking Parasite, you know what I'm saying, disappear or some shit like that, and or burst into fucking smoke or some shit like that, you know? We should at least said that. We should at least seen that. But he off camera does it, right? And what we need to start doing is we need to start looking at it as, we need to stop looking at it as like, okay, this shit don't make any sense. Instead of doing that, let's try to look at it in a different way and try to figure out, okay, why did Isayama do that? And I did that when I was thinking about this shit when I was at work, and I did that. I was like, okay, why did Isayama do that? Like, why did he feel comfortable? If he did truly kill the Parasite, why did he feel comfortable doing it off camera? Especially if it's very important. I was like, okay. Then I put the Eren together. I was like, okay. If Eren ain't truly died, then Isayama must want us to think that the Parasite truly died. He must want us to think that the Parasite died, like just like how he wants to think that Eren died, right? When he physically he did, but spiritually he didn't, right? Because he immediately confirms that Eren is still alive by having the bird swoop down and wrap Mikasa's scarf. So Eren is somewhat still alive. So maybe he wants to think that the Parasite's dead, just like how Eren is dead, when technically he's not, right? So what I put in my head, I was like, okay, like me looking at it like that, that's when it popped in my head. I was like, okay, and now I know what this bitch did. You know what I'm saying? We always used to think that Ymir or Eren should just take the power and give it back to a source, right? Which could have been the easiest way to get rid of the Titans, right? Or another way. We always thought that. Like, why don't Eren or Ymir just take the power and give it back to where the fuck it came from, which is the Parasite? What if that's what Ymir did, or that's what Isayama wrote Ymir doing, right? Instead of her doing what I said, which is taking all the 9 Titans and putting inside Eren, and you know what I'm saying, and for Mikasa to plant Eren's head like a seed, what if she took all 9 Titans, gave it back to the source, which is the Parasite, and then put it in Eren's head, and then when Mikasa plant Eren's head under his tree, that was almost in a way her planting the Parasite under his tree. Because let's be honest, can Eren physically become a Parasite? You know what I'm saying? I know that I made a third video about Eren being like the Parasite reincarnated, which is correct in some shape or form. But let's be honest, can Eren really, in a way, become that Parasite? No, he can't. And even if you look at the years that passed by, right? Even if you look at the years that passed by, it was what 50 years that passed by, and the extra pages for Attack on Titan. 50 years probably passed by, or maybe even less than that. I don't fucking know. This motherfucker don't explain shit. At that point in time, don't you think if Eren was truly the Parasite reincarnated, and that all of the powers of the Titans are like in his head or whatever, it doesn't really make any sense, because by the time that kid comes in contact with that tree or goes inside that tree, he won't be coming in contact with Eren's head, because Eren's head should not be there anymore. It should just be nothing but a skull. And even if the skull is there, which it should be, the skull should somewhat in a way be destroyed as well, depending on how long it's been, but most likely it has. So Eren's head should not be there anymore. It should just be a skull, and the skull should be in a way destroyed, which means that if she did put the powers of the Titans inside Eren's head, that just can't be the case. That just can't be the case that she put the powers of the Titans inside Eren's head. So I came to the conclusion that she did not do that. She put all 9 Titans and she gave it back to the Parasite, put the Parasite in Eren's head. Mikasa planted Eren's head like a fucking dummy, and in a way she planted the Parasite. The Parasite who now has all 9 Titans. That kid won't come in contact with Eren's head, which would have been cool as fuck. That kid's gonna come in contact with the Parasite because the Parasite that was connected to Eren. That's what, like, the Parasite is under the tree. Eren's head is not there anymore. It's gone. It should be gone. You know, the flesh, the meat, all that should be gone. It should just be a skull. So he's not. How can he come in contact with someone that's fucking dead? That quote unquote has the powers of the Titans? No, he has to come in contact with the Parasite then. So what Ymir did, she basically took the Parasite, put it in fucking Eren's head. Mikasa planted the Parasite under the ground, thinking that she by burying Eren's head when the Parasite is inside Eren's head. And wow, the power of the Titans came back. But the thing is, Isayama wants us to think that the Parasite died, just like how he wants to think that Eren fucking died, but it didn't. So with me thinking that, I was like, okay, if the Parasite is what is inside Eren's head, and the Parasite is what brought the Parasite now have all 9 Titans, which it should. How the fuck is Eren going to get rid of it then? Right? Because I was thinking that in a way, the Parasite in a way is almost as if its own Titan shifter of its own. It's almost as if it's its own Titan shifter. Now he can kill the Parasite. He can. Killing the Parasite could end all Titans. It could be. It could. But like, what if it doesn't though? You know, that's why I started to kind of overthink. That's when I started to look at it from all types of different angles, and I just couldn't figure it out. I don't. If this is if the Parasite is like, obviously he can kill the Parasite, and if he does kill the Parasite, it just falls back on my theory about Falco being the one to kill it, because he's the Jaw Titan. He's the only person who can harm that Parasite. But the thing is that, right? If the Parasite is its own thing, right? If all the 9 Titans needed to be put inside the Parasite, that means that the Parasite is its own thing. So if Falco kill that Parasite, it won't get rid of the Titans, because it doesn't have all 9 Titans inside of it. Or I would like to think that, right? And that's why I kind of got stuck. But like I said, I could be overthinking about it, and my thoughts is all over the place, which is why I'm just it just sounds like a fucking rambling. But like, I don't know, man. Like, the Parasite, it scares me. It scares me because the only person that can kill that Parasite is Falco. That's the only person that can kill it. That's the only person I want to kill it, right? I'm stuck right there. That's what scares me about AoE. The Parasite is so unexplained. That's what scares me about AoE. But like, he has to get rid of that Parasite. But I was thinking that maybe he has to get rid of the Parasite once I have all 9 Titans inside of him. That's what I was thinking. Because in a way, that's probably how the Titans came. I don't know, man. This shit, I gotta think about it more. And that's just like a theory that I was like thinking about, whatever. But I do believe that the Parasite is inside Eren's head. Eren is not the one who has all 9 Titans like how I thought. Technically, he does in a way, but he doesn't have all 9 Titans. He's literally, Ymir took all 9 Titans, even the Titans that Eren had, and put them inside the Parasite. Put the Parasite inside Eren's head. Mikasa planted Eren's head like a fucking dummy, while also planting the fucking Parasite. Boom, the power of the Titans come back. So in a way, you see, we all know. So in order to end this shit, Eren has to kill the Parasite. That's just point blank, period. That's point blank, period. He has to kill the Parasite. But the only person that could do that is Falco. So if this is a time loop, right, and everything is supposed to happen the same way, how would Falco know to kill the Parasite or do anything different? This probably can play in with Eren manipulating his memories and stuff like that. Maybe like sending him a message or whatever. Maybe in a way manipulating Falco to do what he wants. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But the Parasite is what scares me about AoE, because it's so fucking unexplained. It's so fucking complex. I don't know. You don't know what the fuck it really is. But this, I don't know, man. This shit. That's just my thought about it, man. That's just my thought about that shit. See what y'all talking about. So you said Adam said, "Yo, Tryhard, do you know how and why Paths was created? Because it links to how Eren can get rid of the powers. It was created because out of Ymir's sole purpose of wanting to feel connected. It was created out of her sole purpose of wanting to feel connected in some shape or form, which then ended up linking, like making the time path just, I don't know. The time path itself is even like unexplained. That shit's more than what the fuck ACM and something else as well. I'm gonna definitely get in a car. I mean, I said car. I would definitely get in a car. Look at this fucking, I'm serious, man. Look at this fucking ad, man, just popping up like that. I know that's how y'all be when I be putting ads on my videos. I'm like, man, come on, man. Yeah, I get on the call. I'm going live stream tomorrow too. I'm gonna live stream tomorrow, Monday. I'm gonna live stream tomorrow and Monday. Whatever. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, man. I don't like. In my opinion, I don't know why Eren cares about his friends, man. Like his so-called own friends. I don't know why he cares about these bitches so fucking much. They are a bunch of hypocrites. They don't care about him. This man is depressed. He's going through all types of shit, and I mean all types of shit. He's seeing memories from all types of different timelines and shit. This man is fucked up. He's depressed, can't talk to nobody about it. Like he didn't kill his mother. He didn't kill his father, and he killed his brother. Like, bro, this man's going through hell, and then his friends betray him. Like, for some people that they do not know, for some people that's going to kill them, that wanted to kill them. I don't understand that shit, man. That shit makes me so fucking mad. They are not his friends. His real friends is Flock and Historia. That's his only friends. Everybody else can go to fucking hell. Mikasa is not his friend, not even his lover. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you don't love me. You pick these regular people over me, bitch. That's not love. Like, Armin, you're a fucking hypocrite. John, you know what the fuck I'm doing, and you just chose to just go against me. You know what I'm doing is the right thing. Hanji, your ass is dumb. Hanji, you dumb as fuck. You can't come up with a fucking plan. Like, to be honest, she shouldn't even have been made the leader of the scouts. She shouldn't have been made the commander. If Eren was still alive, he would have let Eren destroy the fucking world, man. Because Eren is able to like think logically without having his feelings in it. Hanji got her fucking feelings in it. Oh my god, we can't do that. We're killing innocent people, bitch. Fuck them people. Fuck them people. Kill every fucking body. It is what it is, man. You know what? Am I wrong for like kind of like in a way supporting genocide? Am I wrong for that? I don't think I'm wrong for that. I don't think I'm wrong for that. All for a ship. See, the thing is, right? It won't, right? See, a lot of people, I don't know why, and I am going to make a video about Eren being the father, or quote unquote being the father, like giving the hints, whatever that he could be, and also explaining why he's not going to be the father, right? I don't think AOE is going to be about ships at all, because Eren and Mikasa's relationship is very important. It's very, very important. I can see why he put his. I can definitely see that he had high hopes for Historia, and that he probably had a plan for her, but. If what we are theorizing about Mikasa and Eren is right, then their relationship is important. Eren having his love for Mikasa, Mikasa's love for Eren, it's very fucking important. It is. So I don't think it's going to be about ships or none of that. I think it's going to be strictly just sacrifice. Sacrifice. Like, I don't think it's going to be. It's going to be like AOE is going to show us the cause for freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already showed us the cost for wanting long lives. He already told us the cost of that, which is per design to destroy. He needs to show us the cost for freedom. That means that everybody needs to fucking die except for Eren. Everybody that we didn't watch grow up and become this type of character, they all need to fucking die. Like, in a way, I think AOE, if AOE happens, it's meant to betray us, right? Isayama fucked up. Isayama fucked up by not giving us a good ending where people can enjoy, that everybody can enjoy. I think he thought that everybody was gonna like this ending that he gave us. I think that's what he thought. But and if we did, it was gonna set us up to end up being betrayed. Cause if what happens and everybody just out of nowhere just start dying, everybody gonna be like, what the fuck? Everybody gonna be like, what the fuck? This wasn't in the ending. What the fuck is going on? Mikasa just died. Oh my god, Armin died. John died. What the fuck is going on? Like, bro, like, if that shit happens, it's gonna make us feel betrayed. But Isayama fucked up because he didn't give us a good ending where it's like, oh yeah, they all had good lives. It's a good ending and everything. I like that. I love it. It's cool. I can understand it, but I'm not gonna feel betrayed because Isayama, you maybe want a different ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna feel betrayed at all. It's gonna if AOE happens, it's gonna betray the fuck out of it. It's gonna be because it's gonna be another complete 180. A lot of shit is gonna happen that you didn't think was gonna happen. Like, Isayama got the whole point of betraying or feeling betrayed off of the alternate ending to Love Love. He talks about how that alternate ending made him feel betrayed because, just like everybody else, Isayama went into playing the game as like a regular fan, not knowing anything, not knowing that this was actually that Love Love Alternative was actually the continuation of Love Love Unlimited. He didn't know that, and then you know what I'm saying, and everything was pretty much the same in Love Love Alternative. But once it got to the end, that's when everybody started dying, and it made him feel betrayed because a lot of shit happened that he didn't think would happen. Because you think that everything's gonna play out the same way, that that everything's gonna happen the same way. And it's just called Love Love Alternative. That's what all the fans thought. But then once the ending started happen, once the ending came, everybody ended up dying. And then it just makes you feel betrayed because a lot of shit happens that you didn't think would happen. Which is the whole point of feeling betrayed. Hell yeah, Flop being alive would be gold as fuck. All right, Eren, here you go. I want all them bitches to die. I ain't gonna lie. I think Wolfie. I think I saw that. I think I saw that. Let me see something. I think somebody sent it to me in the Discord or whatever. I think it was a good ass video, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way, and I already said this in my Discord or whatever. I'm planning on doing creating a what the fuck that shit called? MV, something like that. AMV. I think it's called an AMV. I'm planning on doing that for dedicated to AOE. I'm gonna get like a bunch of clips together. Put a bunch of Eren's quotes in there, whatever, just to have it like surrounded by AOE, you know, just for something like dedicated to AOE. I was planning on doing that because I also seen that nobody has ever done that as well. Like, I even looked it up. Like, I looked up Attack on Titan anime original ending AMV. Nobody has ever done that. I kind of want to do that. You know, I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. I've been looking for like some good music and everything to have it like play in the background and shit like that. Just put a bunch of clips that's dedicated to AOE. I was planning on doing that. I ain't gonna get paid from it. That shit gonna get copyright claim, but fuck it. That shit it might get striked. I don't even fucking know. What the fuck I'm looking for? Somebody's dog is fucking barking outside. I'm tripping. This will change how you see AOE. But I'm planning on doing that though. I ain't feel like typing that shit. Ain't gonna count. Why it's not? Why it's not popping up? It's free. Oh, that's Brown Magic video. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Let me just type in. Let me just type in Attack on Titan and everything. I can't fucking find it. It should be like a recent video. I've seen it before. A 0K video. That's his video. I ain't gonna lie, this video right here, probably one of my favorite videos I've done. Bro, where is that? Bro, I've seen it before. I don't know where it's at. It's the first one? I thought you was going to sleep, Eren. Oh no, that's another one. I'm tripping. No, that's 0K video. That's not the one. That's not the one. It's called this. How you this? I've seen it before. Pop up on my recommendations. Oh, maybe you was talking about. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it was the first one. My dumbass, man. Like, it's from Romantic Comedy Enjoyer. Oh no, I didn't watch this. Oh no, yes I did. I did watch it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. One thing I noticed on the reason why Eren doesn't know why he destroyed the world and shit like that. You see, I'm gonna get this shit from, like, bro, he took a lot of shit from Love. The whole idea of, like, losing memories, whatever, like, he lost memories. Eren is not retconned. He's not retconned. He just lost memories. Maybe he manipulated his memories on himself, or maybe animate Eren from a different timeline, did it, I don't know, to free him, whatever. But the fact that he doesn't know why he destroyed the world and he feels free not knowing why, that just lets us know that Eren's freedom is, like, it has to do with the knowledge that he gains learning about the world that he's in. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Because why do you, like, think about it? Why do we see, like, Eren, or adult Eren, go from being adult to being a kid, which is like his coping mechanism so that he can enjoy the rumbling. So like while he's sleeping, not being able to, like, I guess like I said, like he uses like him becoming the kid, like Kid Eren, as like a coping mechanism so that he can enjoy destroying the world, because he's back in back in the like where he used to be, like where he used to think, where it's like the fucking outside world is empty. That's where he's back at. That's the knowledge that he has, that like, nobody's outside or whatever. So like he just can have fun and say like, yeah, this is freedom. You know what I'm saying? That just lets us know, like, I think Isayama not like writing Eren not knowing why he destroyed the world. I think it was his way to tell us that Eren's freedom, it is like he is chasing physical freedom, but like his journey on trying to chase physical freedom, he was kind of almost like just realizing that he wasn't free because of all of the things that he was learning. So him not knowing why he destroyed the world, almost like forgetting all of the reasons why he destroyed the world, forgetting about the oppression of that, you know what I'm saying, that was toward Eldians, forgetting the racism, and forgetting the Titans and all that other shit, like all the reasons for why he destroyed the world. It was almost like Isayama letting us know that Eren's freedom in a way plays along with his knowledge that he gains from this world. I think that's what Isayama did. Like Eren's not retconned yet. If AOE don't happen, then Eren's character is retconned. Because if I'm right about Eren seeing if I'm right about Eren seeing Paradise Island get destroyed in some shape or form because he flew away as a bird, and at some point he has to come back. It's even a song talking about, oh, you look depressed down there and shit like that. Like he you know what I'm saying, at some point he has to come back. You know what I'm saying? So at some point he had to see Paradise Island get destroyed. If Isayama if AOE does happen and the anime is definitely a continuation of the manga to the ending for the manga, That was like the Paradise Island getting destroyed and his friends living a long life. Bro, if AoE doesn't happen, it's going to destroy Eren's character, because, especially if he knows what happens, because it's going to be like, what the fuck was you fighting for? Like, did you not want to get rid of the powers of the Titans? Did you not want to protect Paradise Island at all? I think, like, if AoE doesn't happen, then Eren's character is retconned. But him not knowing why he destroyed the world, he's not retconned at all. Like, that's easily explained. That's obviously some type of memory manipulation. Just like how Eren Kruger said, "Oh yeah, save Mikasa and Armin," and then he was like, "Oh, I don't know whose memories are these. I don't even know why the fuck I said that." Like, in a way, like he's being manipulated or controlled. Which, like I said, you see, the whole entire ending was like to show us that Eren was being controlled in some shape or form. You know, so. Like Isayama's way of like letting it, like Isayama telling us that, oh yeah, Eren doesn't know why he destroyed the world, but he feels like he wanted to and that he had to. It just tells us that Eren's freedom is involved with the knowledge that he gains from these worlds, and him not knowing the reason why he destroyed the world allows him to feel free. I think Isayama was already implying that by showing Kid Eren saying this is freedom. By him like going back to Kid Eren, or the mindset of Kid Eren of just thinking that the outside world was just empty, like no humans was out there. It was just an empty ass fucking playground for him to play in. That's why I think Isayama was implying that from the very beginning with that "this is freedom" panel. I think we just ain't fucking see this shit, you know. Like, and of course, how the fuck would we see that shit? That shit been in our face the whole entire time, you know. I don't think Eren's character is right. Like I said, the ending for Attack on Titan is just misunderstood. But the reason why it's misunderstood is because a lot of shit is unexplained. It's a lot of mystery to it. which brought us to AoE. But Eren's character is not retconned at all. At fucking all. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I want Eren to live too, man. And I actually want to bring up my new understanding for this AoE shit too. I want to explain that too. I'm going to explain that. Cause me, not only me, but also like the members of my Discord, such as like Tatake, we all now don't think that it's a time loop at all. You know what I'm saying? And that it just looks like a time loop. But I'm gonna get into that. And I'm also gonna make a video or whatever. I'm gonna make a video. Because like I said, my thoughts, this is the live stream, my thoughts are all over the place. I'm talking about multiple things. That video is with me just strictly talking about that. But I'm going to explain that shit in this live stream too. Because I don't even think it's a time loop anymore. I don't know. I just know AoE is going to happen though. That's all I know. It just looks like a time loop. It just looks like it. And I'm going to explain why too. But let me see this. I think I watched this though. Yeah, so he's gonna talk about how his about what he said was changed. Reuse episode 1.
Yeah. どこでもいい.
Yeah, they used the past memories. They ain't show nothing. They ain't show nothing that was in that panel, y'all. Nothing at all. They showed all anime only. Anime Eren's memories. Yep, this is gonna be the last loop, man. Yeah, I really hope this shit happens, bro. I swear I'm gonna kill his ass if he don't, man. I'm gonna kill him, dude. Cause the shit just makes too much sense. Even if you don't believe in AoE, you cannot deny the fact. Even if you don't believe in AoE, you know the reason why you keep watching AoE videos? Because the shit makes sense. Even if you don't believe it's gonna happen, why do you keep watching it? Because the shit makes sense. this shit make fucking sense.
この景色を
This right here, that's all oh my god, that's all I needed to see, man. When that shit happened right there,
あの景色を
that's all, bro. That's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. When I saw that, I went crazy. When I seen that change, I went fucking crazy because I was hoping for it, because I was like, yo, I know for a fact that when he gets in this time path, he should be able to see manga Eren's memories. He should gain. Him being in the time path, like, this is where he's able to fill in the gaps in his memories. This is how he's able to remember everything. This is how he's able to remember his dream that when he woke up under that tree in the first episode. This is how he remembers all of that. You know, as soon as they made that change, I was like, oh, it's over. It's over. That's different timeline shit confirmed already. I mean, that's confirmed. Because, like, that's a very iconic. Y'all gotta understand. They are changing iconic panels. I wouldn't be surprised if the This Is Freedom panel gonna be changed. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Technically, it should be changed, or it might not be, because that's a very, like I said, that's a very iconic fucking panel. I can't wait to see that shit animated. I want to see what they do with it. But like that, like this fucking panel with him saying like, oh, a sight that was, and how he just looks forward to seeing it, like he's like happy about it, bro. That's all I need to see. He looks depressed. Anime Eren looks depressed. He looks like, bro, either I done been through this shit before, so I don't feel the same way, or I done seen a different future or some shit like that. Me killing my friends or some shit like that. He's seen something different. He's seen something different. Like manga Eren, he looks forward to it. Like he looks, and the thing is, and what makes me think that it can't be the same scenery. It just can't. It has to be a different scenery, because manga Eren, the way how it's different. Manga Eren, he looks happy to see it. Like, he must be talking about freedom, like real freedom. Anime Eren, he has to be talking about something else. He has to be talking about the scenery of him, like, losing his friends and shit, like the sight of him losing his friends. That same scenery cannot be what Manga Eren's seen. It cannot be. Because if it is, that's kind of fucked up, you know? It's kind of fucked up, where he's like, oh yeah, I don't know, man. This shit's suspicious, man. This shit is very suspicious. Not gonna lie, thought you fell off after 130 anime. No, bro. If anything, I ain't fall off. If anything, I slowed down. If anything, I slowed down. You know what I'm saying? If anything, and I'm about to start like going into different shit like that, but. I think it's me. I need to get out of my comfort zone. I think that's what it is. I'm too comfortable with this shit. I need to get the fuck out of my comfort zone. I think that's what it is. What I need to do is I need to stop caring about if people are gonna fuck with it, and I just need to understand that people are gonna watch the video regardless, or a certain number of people are gonna watch the video regardless because of me, you know. Because I'm always try hard. Like people, I gotta start realizing that. That's why I think that's what's like my main reason why I can't like step out my comfort zone. But bro, if anything, I slowed the fuck down. If anything, but the reason why I slowed down is because I don't have the time. I don't have the time no more. You know, I'm on a whole entire different schedule. Like when I first started doing YouTube, I was in trade school, so I was going from 7 in the morning to like 3 in the afternoon. Coming home, making videos. You know what I'm saying? Now I got a fucking job where I'm working. My whole fucking day is like damn near gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the only time I really got a chance is to record is on the weekends. But you also have to count that I have relationships and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? If anything, I slow down. I have to figure out a way to like manage this shit. This YouTube, I didn't think this YouTube should be that fucking complicated. Cause I do want to do this shit. I do. I feel like I could. You know, especially like the way how I explain things. Like. They need me. They need a person like me in other communities, man. It's too many goody two-shoe people, you know? I need to talk about the dark shit. But yeah, that scenery fucking being changed, bro, that's a very iconic panel in my opinion. Is that a tear? I'm not. I don't know if that bitch is crying. I think she's crying in that that memory shard. That's some good ass music, man. Hell yeah, Eren Yeager. That shit so much fucking hopium, man. The minute I seen that shit, I don't know that I jumped up in my. Man, I mean, I was in my motherfucking boxers. I was jumping up like a motherfucking kid. Like, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's over. Y'all lost. It's over. It's over. Oh, see, even if everything was set in stone from the very start, even though this was I wanted. But first, let's establish the reason I wanted to sue. Man, he letting that shit go by fast as fuck.
根底に対して毎回チェックは入れてもらっているので、それのバックが結構なんだろう、そのパート1の時って先生もって感じだったんですけど、今ってもう終わっているので、チェックバックの文章は A4、前まで A41 枚ぐらいだったんですけど、今 A42 枚ぐらい来るようになったってなんかチェックされるようになったなっていう感じになります。
Yep, you're definitely right, crazy. You're definitely right. It was the same, and the fact that it was the same in the storyboards. The fact that the scenery, not the scenery, the fact that Eren's expression towards the Titan Path was was the same as it was in the manga, and the fact that he requested that to be changed along with adding the AU timeline and the Sauna timeline or whatever, or the Sauna memories. That kind of lets me know. That kind of lets me know that in a way Mappa doesn't know that they're doing a different ending, unless they're keeping it very, very on the hush hush, and that maybe only like a certain few people know. But the fact that was like the same in the manga, in the storyboards, or whatever, his reaction towards the time path was like the same in the storyboards, and that they changed that in the final cut. That just it kind of makes me think that Mappa don't know that they're doing a different ending, which means that maybe Isayama is in the process of writing the anime original ending, and then he's gonna give it to him like, hey, scratch all this shit. I want you to start from 131, and this is what's gonna happen all the way to 139. Get us ready if AOE doesn't happen. Man, AOE get us ready. I mean, to be honest, I don't think it's too much we could do. We can do, but just explain how big of an opportunity that Isayama missed if AOE doesn't happen. You know, just fully explain AOE and the potential that it could be, and that how much it can make the ending for Attack on Titan that much better, or just the story of Attack on Titan better. You know, there's like. It's just like you would never hit like that, bro. He can make history, especially if the AOE if AOE is done properly, if it's done good. He can make history. He can do something that no other motherfucker has ever done. Only in games, you know, only in fucking video games. But anime and manga wise and everything, he would do something that nobody else will ever fucking do, man. He can make history. I don't think it's too much we can do, but explain how big of a opportunity that Isayama missed. He like this would be him like really. This would be like as big as the Warriors blowing a 3-1 lead. That'd be bigger than that shit. That'd be bigger than that shit. So when are we gonna get some AOT games live streams to play? Man, I already played that shit. I played Attack on Titan. What, the first game on I got it on PS4. I played the first one. I played the second one. I played that shit. If they come out with another one, I'd definitely do that. In a way, I kind of want to end up start getting in my like gaming career too, because bro, I'm a fucking god at 2K, dude. Like, bro, I'm a fucking like my name not always try hard for no fucking reason, man. Like always try hard. The name came from games. I don't like losing. I'm a fucking winner in all the games. I'm good at every fucking game. I'm a fucking winner, man. I don't. That's what the name really came from. Always try hard. It came from playing games, man. I'm the king of that shit. Oh, 0K uploaded a new video? I'm on Xbox. I play Xbox more. I played in Xbox Next Gen. I rarely touch my PS4. I can't get a PS5. This shit, bitch can't never get a PS5. My coworker just recently got a PS5 not too long ago. He got it off Walmart or whatever, because like Walmart and Best Buy do secretly like they secretly restock on the PS5 and shit like that. I want one so bad, but I'm not really tripping about that shit. But I play Xbox more though. I always been an Xbox head. Like PS. And then the PS4 and all that shit, that shit too fucking complicated, man. Like, that shit, man, I don't know, that shit crazy. Oh, you play on PC. I ain't even got no PC, yo. I ain't got no gaming PC. I want one, though. I want one just to strictly play GTA and play, like, PR. Mush, are you on Xbox? Because if you are, then we definitely can. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. That's that part. That's Discord. Where the fuck you go at? No, that's not what I wanted. I can't find it. Fuck it. Hello. I'm live streaming, so I'm gonna have to call you back. No. No. That's another thing that's suspicious as well, because you got different Erens being shown, like right after like one another. Like, it's just crazy. You got Eren with the red coat being shown. You got Eren with the black coat being shown. Like, some suspicious shit's going on, man. Because and you can't just say that it's a fucking artistic change. You just can't. At this point, you just. That's a bad excuse. At this point, that's a bad excuse. Oh, it's an artistic change. They just wanted to change its coat. No, it's not. Because if it would stay consistent. You wouldn't keep seeing Eren's coat being black. You just wouldn't. And if it really is an artistic change, knowing that Isayama ended up copying Wit Studios' art style, because he wasn't that good at fucking drawing. He wasn't that good at drawing the characters. What studio made the characters look better than what the fuck they was, and Isayama ended up copying them. If it really is an artistic choice that what studio did, Isayama would have ended up copying them. But you can't use that excuse at all, because it's not a consistent artistic choice. If it was like a consistent where it's like it keeps popping up over and over again, but no, you're saying red coat, black coat, red coat. No, like that's not, because and then you're saying Eren's mother being killed in a different way and shit like that. Like, bro, come on. It's not an artistic choice. It's something that's going on that's way more than that. Yeah, that's what Saint like to say, huh? Because it looks cool. Come on, man. That was a bullshit ass excuse, man. It doesn't. You don't get nothing out of changing it. You don't. I do admit though. I can admit what Saint did say with the dream and shit in the anime. I can admit that he was right about that. He was right and wrong. It's not just a dream. It's more than that. But it was Isayama's opportunity to kind of like foreshadow the future or what's going to happen in the anime. You know, I can give him that. He was right about that because I don't see anything that's regarding AOE. I don't see anything in that fucking dream. You know what I'm saying? Everything is pretty much just foreshadowing the future of the fucking anime. That's what it really is. But I can admit that. But he is wrong about it just being a fucking dream. It's more than just a dream. And I'm going to explain that shit later on. Like, it's way more than just a dream. It's definitely a dream, though. That motherfucker funny. That motherfucker said, because it looks cool. I think they did it because it looked cool. Bro, I was laughing my ass off when he said that shit. And bro, these like only a few episodes apart too. Man, this shit better happen. Isayama, boy. Yeah, they didn't show chapter 130 at all, but they showed it in the memories though. Of course he'll go back there. That's what, because the reason, you wanna know why they didn't show Eren sitting up against the tree like how we thought that he was gonna show, because technically this is not the same. This is not the same Eren, because like I said earlier, me and Tatike kind of like put this shit together too. We don't look at it as a time loop no more. It just looks like a time loop. It's not. I don't even think it's a time loop anymore. I just think that Attack on Titan has a multiverse. It's as simple as that. It has a multiverse, and I guess what you can call it, a Titanverse. And anime Eren is definitely a different Eren. He's not the same Eren. He's not manga Eren. He's not See You Later Eren. He's just the motherfucker who's able to experience those things, right? You know what I'm saying? Along with manga Eren and See You Later Eren. That's the only thing. But these are completely different Erens. Like, this is technically where anime Eren's life started. Like him waking up under that tree. Technically where his life started at. Very fucking suspicious, man. Alright, Tatike, I'll be here. You know I live stream for a long time. You know I'll be live streaming like for like 6-7 hours. And what I am gonna start doing too, I'm gonna start put it like uploading the highlights and stuff like that with the live stream or whatever, just so like y'all can have like more videos.
もうそれは多分会長で皆さんがね語っておられると思うんで大丈夫じゃないですかね。そうだね。このファイナルが本当に原作通り終わるのかと。
Yeah, why would he say this? Why would he say that, man? Why? Like, why even bring it up if it's not possible? Like them talking about it just lets us know that it's possible. Why bring it up if it's not? If it's not gonna quote unquote happen, if it's not gonna happen at all, if we're fucking delusional to think of that this is gonna happen, if we're delusional to believe in Isayama to like have done the ending the way how he did for a reason, why has it been brought up? Like, have us like motherfuckers who make AoE videos, or people like on Reddit and shit like that make AoE theories and shit like that, have we really got to that point where like where our reach about AoE or our message about AoE happening, has it literally got that far? Because that's the only thing that can explain that's the only thing that can explain that. If our reach about AoE or like happening in some shape or form, that's the only way how you explain that. If our reach for AoE has gotten that far to the point where they're able to kind of like, okay, like, oh, there's a bunch of people talking about AoE. It's either that or this, or there's a big possibility that this is going to happen. Simple as that. Simple as that. How come Manga Eren saw the Kappa timeline thing? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean, Gutter Runner? Definitely explain what you mean by that. Tell me what you mean by that. Tell me one thing. I love that outro too. He might have been looking into the life of anime Eren's life. No cap. Like he might have been looking into anime Eren's life at that point. Zero K got all these motherfuckers saying who fucking. No, that's a good ass video. I saw this before. That's a good ass video. Keep fucking forward. I just know what that shit said. Keep fucking forward. That was a good ass video. Look around's magic video coming up next. That was good. No, what the fuck? That was a good ass video. It was. Like I said in my Discord when I first seen that video, he pointed out a lot of shit that I didn't hello.
Yeah, I'm going back up Marvin House. But come tomorrow, if I work Monday, you think you'll let me borrow $20 and I get to work?
I see. I see. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright. That's just that keep moving forward. That's just no. That shit ain't say keep moving forward. That's just said keep fucking forward. That's what that shit said. Okay. What I want to talk about, right? By the way, man. Hey, hold on. Let me see something. Okay. Okay, I want to talk about this multiverse shit, right? Because, like I said, me and Tatike don't. It's a lot of us in my Discord server that don't believe that it's a time loop at all. I believe that it could be a time loop. A time loop could be working along with it, but I believe that it's not a time loop at all. And that it just looks like a time loop, right? Which is probably the reason why ECM's editor, I don't know which one, because you know he changed he had a lot of editors, but one of his editors said that when he first read the first chapter, it's like to him it seemed like a time loop. But he basically said he didn't really give us an answer. He basically said that hey, it's really up to the fans' interpretation of it. If you want to think that it's a time loop, then it's a time loop. If you want to think that it's not a time loop, then hey, it's not a time loop. And the fact that he is just so fucking open about that, where it's like up to our interpretation, I kind of want to believe that maybe it's not a time loop at all, and that it just looks like one, right? Now, I got this understanding or this concept or whatever from Doctor Strange or Multiverse, Doctor Strange 2, which is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, right? which was actually a good movie. I do see the problems that the fans of Doctor Strange or the MCU or Marvel had with like the cameos or whatever, and that the cameos is just strictly there to get fucking bodied by Wanda and shit like that. I do understand that. I do understand that they could have added more cameos as well, but you also have to understand that dealing with the multiverse, you can just kind of bring in anybody, and it makes sense because it's a multiverse. And I'm pretty sure they didn't want to kind of like spill all their you know what I'm saying, their shit in one fucking bag, you know? So whatever. But I got this concept and this idea from Doctor Strange. And by the way, I actually watched the fucking movie three times for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to give y'all a plug. Let me give y'all a plug on how to watch this shit for free. Cause I don't. Before I explain this shit, because I don't pay for none of that shit. I'm gonna open a new tab. I don't pay for any of that shit, right? I don't pay for no motherfucking Netflix. I don't pay for no motherfucking so let me go to this one. I don't pay for no motherfucking Netflix. I don't pay for no motherfucking Amazon Prime. None of that shit. I get all my shit for free. I watch the shit for free. The day it comes out and shit. This is how I watch all my motherfucking videos. I said videos. This is how I watch all my motherfucking movies for free. All that shit. This is how I watched Doctor Strange 2. I watched the shit 3 times, 4 times. I fell asleep on the 4th time, but I watched it 3 or 4 times, right? But and what? Should I put that link in the description? Y'all want the link? Let me know if y'all want the link to that. Let me know if y'all want the link to that. I could post the link in the description. But bro, I don't pay for shit. I don't pay for shit. Have y'all also noticed? Have y'all also noticed that's a lot of multiversal shit that's been going on too? And then what the fuck do we find out for Attack on Titan? That Attack on Titan might have Attack on Titan has a fucking multiverse. Have y'all just noticed that? Like, yes, a lot of multiversal shit going on. The MCU's like dealing with the multiverse. You have like Loki and stuff like that. You got Spider-Man Into the Multiverse coming up. You got the Spider-Man movie, No Way Home, and now we just figured out that Attack on Titan has a multiverse. Like, God, I didn't realize that. Like, it's a lot of that's kind of weird, ain't it? Like, all in one at the end of the year, all in 1 year, all like around the same couple of months. Like, that's fucking weird. That's really weird. Look at my dog, brother. Look at my dog. Look at my dog. Okay, I'll post the link in the description real quick. Or should I just post it in the? Let me see something real quick. Let me just copy. Look at my dog fucking. Okay, oh, somebody, bro, why y'all didn't tell me that somebody donated? It's not, bro, that shit crazy. It's supposed to be telling me that somebody donated. Kevin, thank you for the donation. I don't know why it's not telling me, man. It's supposed to be telling me. I gotta figure this shit out. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post it in the chat. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post it in the chat, and I'm gonna pin it so y'all can save y'all can save the link to your phone, or save the link to your computer, whatever. Damn, it's another person that fucking just. Thank you, Toddy Kid. I appreciate that, bro. This is what I gotta look at for them to tell me that somebody donated. Oh no, it pops up right here too. Okay. So I'm gonna post this in the chat too, but I'm gonna also post it in the description as well. But yeah, I watch everything for free. I'm gonna post it before I start talking about it. Let me see, save. Alright, the link to the website is on. It's in the chat and also in the description as well. Right, so y'all can get that. But that's why I watch all my new shit, right? Alright, so this is what I figured out, right? So wait a minute, I mean in Marvel, the comics is all about the multiverse, so they basically making movies off the comics. Yeah, definitely. Like, wait, do you own them yourself? No, I don't own them, man. This is stuff that people upload on this site, and it comes out like the movies come out as soon as like any new movie will come out probably like a day after it, like a day after it come out on this, or maybe like a week after it come out on this. I know Doctor Strange, as soon as it came out on this, and I always go to it. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I got many, and I got other plugs as well, man. I got other plugs too. I got other plugs as well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta pay for no Amazon. Don't pay for no Netflix. You know what I'm saying? This destroy all your subscriptions. You don't pay for no Disney Plus. Everything is right here. You just gotta type it in. Like right now, I can watch what I'm watching. The only thing that you gotta deal with is pop-ups. That's the only thing, right? If you can deal with pop-ups, that's the only thing that I ain't gonna lie, this shit gets annoying. The pop-ups get fucking. I can't even fucking talk. But I was watching The Boys not too long ago. But everything is here. Just to show y'all that everything is here. What? The new season, the new episode comes out and everything the same day it comes out. And you know what I'm saying? I don't pay for anything. No Amazon Prime. No. They going, bro. If something happened to me, y'all know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what happened. But everything is here, bro. Everything is here. You know what I'm saying? Like when the Avengers first came out, when Avengers Endgame first came out, what the fuck is going on? When the Avengers Endgame first came out and everything, that's how I watched it. I watched Endgame. I watched Endgame on this website, and you got other websites as well. This is just one of them. But I watched Doctor Strange probably like 4 or 5 times, right? Don't you use AdBlock? No, you can't use AdBlock on that. It's just a website that people upload movies on it. It's no such thing as like a web block. But okay, so okay, right? So in Doctor Strange, right? It starts off, and spoilers if you haven't watched Doctor Strange. It starts off. Let me see if I can remember. It starts off with us like seeing Doctor Strange and excuse me. It starts off like with Doctor Strange and everything with like a character that we don't know, which ends up later on gets being revealed to be like America Chavez, which has the power to like jump from timeline to timeline to timeline, kind of like how Eren and Mikasa can. It doesn't get explained, but we can definitely tell that this is a whole entire different Doctor Strange. But of course, going into the movie, you don't know that, right? You just think that it's our Doctor Strange. He has a whole entire different hairstyle. He's in a whole entire different he's in an entirely different outfit, whatever. But going into the movie, not knowing anything, you would think that this is our Doctor Strange, right? A little bit later on, you know, so you have Doctor Strange in this character, which is America Chavez, whatever. Doctor Strange ends up dying in some type of way by I think he ends up getting killed, right? And our Doctor Strange ends up waking up from that, which is implying that it was a dream. Now, like a regular person, like how we do in real life, he doesn't look deep into it at all. He just wakes up and he doesn't like how we do in real life. We don't look into dreams. We have it like, oh shit, I just woke up from a dream, whatever. He wakes up from a dream. He doesn't think too much of it. He just, okay, it's a dream, fuck it, right? A little bit later on, he attends a marriage ceremony with the person that he loves or whatever, and then she's marrying some other guy, whatever. Which is a stupid. I don't understand how he can do that. If you know that you're still in love with this girl and y'all was with each other, why are you going to her marriage? I don't understand that at all. I just don't fuck with it. But a little bit later on, you have Doctor Strange having to like save some people or whatever, because this monster is now chasing American Chavez, right? Now, Doctor Strange at some point comes in contact with her. Our Doctor Strange comes in contact with her, and he's able to remember that she was in his dream, whatever. He's like, wait a minute, do you want to tell me why you was in my dream, whatever? And American Chavez basically explains that it wasn't a dream. I would know because I was actually there. It's not a dream at all. What was at, you know what I'm saying, the things that you was dreaming about was actually happening to a different version of yourself. That's, you know what I'm saying, in a different timeline. Doctor Strange, you know what I'm saying, knowing what he just went through with Spider-Man not too long ago in No Way Home, he's like, okay, if that's the case, if what you're telling me is the truth, then that means that dreams, in a way, is like a window into the life of another version of yourself, or other different versions of yourself in these different timelines. Now, the way how he explains it almost as if he makes it seem like you're able to like oversee or just look into the life of these different versions of yourself, which is the case. But it's a little bit more deeper than that. You're not just looking into the life of another version of yourself in your dreams. You're actually putting yourself in their shoes. So therefore, you're able to experience everything that they are experiencing at that point in time. Everything that they are doing, you're doing. Everything that they are saying, you're saying. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that because of it being a dream, you don't think that you're in somebody else's body or that you're living somebody else's life. You don't think that. You think that this is you, right? Just like how we go to sleep and have a dream, whatever. We don't think that, oh yeah, it's I'm looking at another version of myself life, or I'm living somebody else's life. We don't think that. We think that that's us. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is me flying above these clouds or whatever. This is not no other version of myself. But like I said, Doctor Strange said if what Marcus Chavez is saying is true, then dreams is like a window into the life of another version of yourself. But I kind of look at it a little bit more deeper, because I kind of look at it as dreams allows you to, in a way, explore the multiverse, and also in a way allows you to coexist in the same body of this other version of yourself, and y'all both have no knowledge of each other. So therefore, you feel like you are you, and this other version of yourself feel like they are them, right? That's what I was thinking as well, because later on in the movie, it gets shown that Wanda, because of her having the dark hold or whatever, she has this spell that allows her to dream walk, which allows her to be able to take over the body of another version of herself in a different timeline from her timeline. So I was like, okay, if that's the case, if this technique allows you to like take over the body of this other version of yourself, then dreams must allow you to be able to coexist in that body at the same time as that other person. So it's not like you're taking over that body, you're just being able to experience what they're experiencing, whatever, right? But with that concept, right, with that idea, when I seen the way how they explained it, that's when it clicked for me, and I made the connection towards Attack on Titan. And I was like, okay, so that's probably what's going on. It's not a time loop, or it just looks like a time loop. And like I said, it could be a time loop that's involved with it, because in Love Love, it's a time loop and a multiverse, right? It's both. But, you know what I'm saying? Just to look at AOE from like a different perspective, let's just look at it from the multiverse perspective. So if you take that same idea and you use it for what Eren is going through, when Eren is waking, a manga Eren in this case, is dreaming about See You Later Eren's life, you know, and anime Eren is dreaming about manga Eren's life. And that what they're actually doing is, these are actually different versions of Eren. These are not the same Eren. Manga Eren is not anime Eren. Anime Eren is not See You Later Eren. These are entirely different Erens. but they're dreaming about each other's life in a way, right, under the tree and shit like that. And like I said, the way how Dr. Strange explains it, dreams allows you to, you know what I'm saying, put yourself in the shoes of this different version of yourself and live their life along with them. So whatever they're experiencing, you're experiencing, you know? And when you look at it that way, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense, right? And the reason why I know for a fact that this is the case is because Isayama does it in front of our face. Back in, he does it right in front of our face. He does it. I know I'm not fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the reason why I know that. No, this is the reason why I know that this is the case. Let me search it. What the fuck? Hold on. This mad book is crazy. This is the reason why I know that this is the case. That this is what's going on, man. That Eren is like able to experience these other. He's able to experience the life of these other versions of himself, which is not too far fetched. Cause that's technically what the fuck he's doing anyway. Not talking. Eren and can't even fucking type. But this when Dr. Strange explained that, like my thoughts all over the place. But when I make this video, it's gonna sound so much fucking better. It's gonna sound like it makes sense. Is it this one? What episode was this? What was the episode? Wasn't it episode 12 or 11? Some shit like that. Respectfully, I do. You don't agree with the multiverse theory. Oh, bro, yeah, the Discord. Oh, Lord. Let me exit out of it, dude. I didn't know this. Might be Tadike talking and everything. Hold on. Let me exit out of this. Just for right now. But how doesn't that make any sense, though? But like I said, it's gonna make sense when I make the video. It's gonna make so much sense when I make the video. But the reason why I know what episode was it the episode 11? Let me cause I don't want to get copyright. Hold on, I don't want to get fucking copyright. Fuck, dead. I ain't getting copyright this time. Fuck, dead. Hold on. Let me actually just go on this one. I believe it's what? I mean, pH. Yeah, what's the student's pH? What episode was that? Was that episode 11? Something like that? Of season 2 or season 3 part 2. But I'm gonna just explain it, right? This is the reason why I know that this is the case, though, because Isayama does it in front of our face, and I love explaining Eren's future memories. I think I can explain that shit off the back of my motherfucking hand, because everything I know how everything is like a domino effect, bro. Like you don't get this without that when you are explaining Eren's future memories, but. The reason why I know that this is the case is because Isayama does it in front of our face in season 3 of part 2, episode 11 or 12. It might be episode 12. It might be episode 12. It might be 11, or it might be 10. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's one of those episodes when Eren is in the jail cell, right? And we don't know that he's in the jail cell yet, right? So we all know that they got to the basement, but Eren's key was just the key to open. Was just the key to open the door to get the real key, which was the books, right? The books acted like a key to unlock all of Grisha's memories for Eren, right? So we all know that at some point they returned home with the books. Now off camera, we don't know that Eren got thrown in jail, and we don't know how long he's been in there. You know what I'm saying? We just know that we went from them returning home, and then we went to Grisha's life, right? So off camera, Eren was in jail at that certain point in time, right? When Eren is asleep, so this whole entire time, Eren is asleep, right? We have to remember, Eren, when he woke up from Grisha's memories, he talked about him having a long dream, like how he did in the beginning of the series, or in the first chapter, like how he does, right? We know that he talks about waking up from a long dream, so that's why I said that it's not too far fetched, right? On Eren basically dreaming about these different versions of himself, right? Because Eren is dreaming about Grisha's life, which is how he's able to perfectly live his life. Like, in a way, Eren has put himself in Grisha's shoes and lived his life, you know what I'm saying? He's not overseeing Grisha's life, he's actually experiencing everything that Grisha has experienced as Grisha, you know what I'm saying? Just through his memories. He's looking at everything from Grisha's perspective, just like how anime Eren is doing with manga Eren, just like how manga Eren was doing with See You Later Eren, looking from that perspective. And it's crazy. I don't want to get too far. I'm starting to lose it. Hold on, I'm starting to lose it because it's like stuff in the background that's like distracting me. What the fuck I was about to say? Let me just go to it. Let me just go back to it so I can just. Cause bro, I'm trying to tell you, I think this is what's happening, man. And like I said, this is just another way to look at AoE from a different perspective. That's all it is. Like, it doesn't mean like just a different way to like look at AoE from a different perspective. That's all it is. What episode was it? Was it episode? It definitely was episode. Was it episode 57? Come on, all these pop-ups, man. Come on with these pop-ups.
幼き日、私はこの世の真実と向かい合った。
Hold on, let's see if I can find it. Cause I don't want to lose it. I want to explain it the right way. Cause I'm trying to tell you, he did that shit in front of us, bro. Bro, this is what's going on. I'm trying to tell y'all. Bro, he wakes up just like how he does in the beginning of the story.
Mike.
Yeah. I can't get up right now. You know that I'm live streaming. You keep doing that. Okay. But I don't want to lose it. Stuff is distracting me. Alright. So where was that? Right? So like I said, Dream, like how Dr. Strange said, if what America Chavez was saying is true, because of her actually being there, Dr. Strange was able to experience what this other Dr. Strange was experiencing at that point in time. And he said that dreams is like a window into the life of another version of yourself. But like I said, I took that a step further and I said that it doesn't only allow you to explore the multiverse in a way, but it also in a way allows you to coexist in that body and look from their perspective, you know what I'm saying, go through everything they're going through. And I said that Isayama does this in front of us with Grisha, with Eren waking up from Grisha's life, right? And like I said, like the books was like a key to open Grisha's past memories to Eren. So Eren at some point got taken to jail. At some point he fell asleep. When he fell asleep, he did exactly what he did in the beginning of the story, or in the first chapter for Attack on Titan. He was dreaming, right? He was dreaming about somebody else's life. All you gotta do is put 2 and 2 together. He was dreaming about his father's life. Everything that Grisha was experiencing, Eren was experiencing the same thing. And the reason why I know this is because when Grisha was crying at the sight of Dinah being turned into a Titan, Eren ended up also crying as well and started screaming just like how Grisha was. Which means that he was actually experiencing everything that Grisha was experiencing. He just woke up from Grisha's life. Right? And what makes it even more scarier and a little bit more weird too, because even after Eren wakes up after experiencing Grisha's life, and after he put himself in Grisha's shoes and did everything that Grisha went through and experienced everything that Grisha went through and everything, he woke up, and then at some point he ended because of him now having access to these memories. At some point he ended up going back to experiencing Grisha's life even while being awake, because physically he was behind this in the jail cell, but mentally he was in the past in Grisha's life, body, in the past living his life. You know what I'm saying? And Eren, you know what I'm saying? What's scary about it, right, is because Armin, he's writing everything in his book, right? He's writing down everything. And I believe that Armin probably thought that Eren was talking to him. But the whole entire time when Eren Kruger is talking and when Grisha is talking, Eren is in a way talking to himself and also talking in like a third person. He's probably like, this is how you use the powers of the Titans, or like he's like copying and mimicking all of their positions. He's probably talking about like, oh, why didn't you save Dinah, whatever. And Armin is writing all of that down in this book, because that's what is, we see Armin writing everything down. Like Eren is talking to himself. He's talking about, oh, this is the attack Titan and stuff like that. Like he's copying them, right? It's almost as if he's there, like having the conversation with Eren Kruger, having the conversation with Grisha, because mentally he's there. He's in Grisha's body, experiencing what Grisha is experiencing. So if you put 2 and 2 together, that Eren is able to live somebody else's life, what makes you think that he can't live another version of himself's life, or he's waking up from another version of himself's life? You know what I'm saying? It's just a dream. That's all it is. Like how Saint said, it's just a fucking dream. But it's more than that, because it's a dream that actually happened, not to in this case anime Eren, but it's a dream. It's something that happened to manga Eren, right? So if you go back to Mikasa saying "see you later," she didn't say she said "see you later" to see you later Eren. She said that to see you later Eren, but at the same time, because of the fact that manga Eren was dreaming about see you later Eren's life, and he was also able to experience that as well, which is why he is waking up to me, from Mikasa saying "see you later." He's able to experience it at that same time that see you later Eren was experiencing, just like how Eren woke up from Grisha yelling and crying, and he was also crying and yelling because of the fact that he was, he's experiencing the same shit. Isayama been put the shit in front of our face. We just got to put shit 2 and 2 together. So the thing is, it might not be a time loop. It might just be Eren, dreaming about another version of himself life, and then, living his life along with that Eren. And then once it get to the point in time when this Eren ends up dying, that's what ends up waking or making the Eren that's dreaming about this other version of this other Eren's life wake up, right? It could be just like the reason why Eren wakes up is because of this other version of himself dying and him being able to experience that. It could just be that, or it could be Mikasa sending Eren back in time, whatever. I don't fucking know, but Like this is just looking at AoE from the multiverse perspective. Like, and like I said, what makes it look like a time loop is because you have Eren. You're seeing a future. You're seeing a future Mikasa with short hair and a scar on her face or whatever. You're seeing a future Mikasa with a grown up Mikasa with short hair, and then it cuts to Eren being a kid, and you're seeing Mikasa with long hair, and him saying like, wait a minute. When did your hair get so long? Because he just seen a bitch. He just seen this toxic ass bitch with short hair. You know what I'm saying? Because he just got finished experiencing all of that along with See You Later, Eren. That's all I think. Like that's what I really think is really going on. Like I said, like I think both theories are correct. The time loop theory and also the multiverse theory, and the reason why we can look at it differently is because the editor said himself. He said that, hey, it's up to your interpretation. If you want it to be a time loop, it's okay. Look at it as a time loop then, because either way you say it still leads to AoE. But if you want to look at it as something else, like this strictly off of it being a multiverse or a timeverse, you can look at it as a timeverse as well. It still leads to AoE. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my thoughts is all over the place. So it might sound crazy, it might sound unbelievable, but when I make this video, when I can slow myself down and explain everything piece by piece and just make connections here and there, y'all going to say like, okay, I believe in this now. Maybe this is what's really going on. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not crazy. This shit, the way how Dr. Strange explained it, it just clicked. It just clicked into my head. And you want to know what else too? Me and Tidy K figured this out too. Right, and we was talking in the Discord server. Yeah, let me just go back. Let me go back to chapter 123. Right, you know what I'm saying? When Zeke said this, we didn't look deep into it. Right, we didn't look deep into it at all. We didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if Tadake still is in the string, I'm pretty sure he's gonna know what I'm about to say. Let me go back to Attack on Titan, chapter 123. Is it 123? Man, it's been so fucking long. God damn, it's been so fucking long. How many years it's been? Like fucking 10? I was like 10. 2? God damn, is it 123? You know what I'm saying? When Zeke said this to Eren, we didn't look deep into it. But of course, we didn't have the knowledge to look deep into it. So we just looked it over. No, it's not 123. No, it's not 123. What is it? Is it 120? What's the chapter that Eren, when he's in the fucking time path? Oh, it's 120. It is 120. It's like 119 or some shit like that. I'm tripping. That's how you know it's been so fucking long, y'all. I think it's 120. It might be 120. When he's in the Titan path. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Let me put it back in can I fix let me see something real quick. I need to put this up for monetization. Let me save this real fast. Hold on, y'all. Fix that. I ain't even fucking look at it as that. Comments, customization, live chat replay. Oh, I don't got it slow mode. I ain't got slow mode on. Okay, cool. I thought I had slow mode on. That's my fault. Okay. Alright, let me go back to it now. Okay. That's what I was doing. I definitely need more panels. What's up, What's up, bees? I have a bot in here? What the fuck? What the fuck? How the fuck is that bot in here? Naked HD? Get the fuck up out of here, man. Who fuck? Oh my god. I did not know what was about in here, man. Oh yeah, Mikasa has a lot of fucking yeah, I got you. I'm about to show it. Mikasa's weird. You can't trust that bitch. She's toxic and you can't trust her. Try to let this guy exposed. Fuck no. Try to let this guy exposed. Naked HD. Cheap sex. Man, I don't know what to do with that, bro. Okay. Now you can see. Right? Is it? Yeah, I think this is the chapter. I think this is one of my favorite chapters. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of my favorite chapters. Like, even this right here, like, look at it, like, Eren's sleeve is white. Which could be, like, it could be artistic to it, I don't know. It could be artistic to it. That's your mirror right there, obviously. Where is Berto? There's a lot of these memories they didn't show, man. They didn't show any of these like that. They definitely showed the AU timeline, though. The smallest one of them all. Okay, it's when Eren gets in. Whatever. Fuck. I say I grew tired of waiting, Eren. I feel like I've been sitting here waiting for years for you to recover and wake up. Okay. So, okay. I'm just to make sure that he's saying what I knew he was saying, right? Me and Tadake, I think Tadake said it first, right? He put it together, right? When I explained the theory to him about the multiverse, about how dreams allow you to explore the multiverse and allows you to put yourself in the shoes of this other version of yourself and experience and live that life and experience everything that they're experiencing. When I brought it to him, right? Tadake made this very, 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 very big ass connection. I didn't realize it, right? I think a lot of us ain't realize it because, like I said, we didn't have the knowledge to realize it. So, of course, we are going to... Shut up! So, of course, we are going to overlook it. I hate when he do that. Motherfucker, scare me sometimes. Shut up. But we're going to obviously look over it. You know what I'm saying? Overlook it, right? So... So, yeah, when Zeke says, for you, I've been waiting for you to wake up and recover or whatever... That's when it made so much sense, right? Obviously, we're not saying it, but Eren was asleep while being Ymir was like reshaping his body, whatever, like building his body back. He was asleep, right? He was technically dead at the same time, but he was asleep while she was rebuilding his body back. If what I'm saying is true, right? If what I'm saying is true, that dreams allow you to explore the multiverse and look into the lives of these different versions of yourself, then when Eren was waiting to have his body being rebuilt and everything by Ymir, which probably took a long time. For Eren, it probably didn't take a long time, like, because you know how time is all different and everything. For Eren, it probably didn't take a long time. It probably just was like an instant, right? But if what I'm saying is true about dreams being able to allow you to explore the multiverse and experience and look into the lives of these other different versions of yourself and look from their perspective and everything, then that must be what Eren is doing when he's seeing all of these memories. That must be what Eren is doing. He must be, you know what I'm saying, sleep, waiting to be, you know what I'm saying, rebuild back, waiting for his body to be molded back and everything. He must be, you know what I'm saying, asleep, looking into the life of these other different versions of himself, exploring the multiverse in a way, right? And of course, him seeing all of this is what allows him to remember his dream that he forgot in the beginning of the story. This is the reason why. I don't even think this is the chapter where it says to you 2,000 years. But yeah, but. This is how he's able to remember his dream that he forgot when he woke up in this different timeline or this alternate timeline. He's what he, you know what I'm saying, manga Eren in this case, he's waking up from see you later Eren's life. This is how he's able, like him saying all of this stuff is how he's able to remember his dream in the beginning of the story. But like what Zeke saying is though, This went over our head because we had no knowledge about the multiverse at the time. We had no knowledge about Eren being in a time loop. It was speculated, you know what I'm saying? We speculated about it, you know what I'm saying? We theorized about it, but that theory ended up dying because it just didn't seem possible, right? Like I wouldn't say it didn't seem possible. That theory just ended up dying. Let's be honest. You rarely like it was at a point where you were saying a lot of time loop theories, but then those theories ended up dying. It ended up dying. You know what I'm saying? And of course, at that point in time, we don't know that Eren is really in the time loop. We don't know about different timelines at this. You know what I'm saying? At that point, so of course that would go over our head. But now with the knowledge that we have now, and also taken from what was explained in Doctor Strange 2, of how dreams allow you to explore the multiverse in a way, he was asleep this whole entire time. Every time that Eren is asleep, what the fuck he's doing? He's either seeing memories or he's, you know what I'm saying, waking up from something that actually fucking happened. To our knowledge, every time that Eren had fell asleep and woken up and talked about something, I just had a long dream, he's seeing shit that actually happened, shit that happened to him before, or to, you know what I'm saying, he's seeing shit that actually fucking happened, is what I'm trying to say. The whole entire time that Eren is waiting to be recovered and everything, he is asleep, and he's looking from the perspective of all these different Erens. That shit would, like I said, at the first, that shit went over my head. I didn't catch what Zeke actually said, that, oh yeah, I was waiting for you to recover and for you to wake up. That means that Eren was asleep this whole entire time, looking into living these other people's lives, like living these other different versions of life. I feel like it's just strictly a multiverse or a timeverse. I just think that's what it is. Use VPN, man. I ain't doing none of that freaky shit, man. He said use VPN if you're doing some of that cheeky trial. Yeah, Eren. Yeah, no, he didn't even have no body. Eren would be fucking asleep. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it, right? Remember, no, I can't say that. Because Armin was asleep as well, in a way. Armin was kind of, his body was unconscious while he was being traveled. He was like traveling to the time path. He was unconscious, whatever. But I think that's the reason why that's the reason why Zeke said, like, hey, I've been waiting for you to wake up. This whole entire time when Eren is asleep, he's literally living other people's life and everything. That's the memories that he's saying. He's not saying memories. He's looking at that. He's looking into the life of these other different versions of himself. And because of the fact that he, in a way, experienced these things, these are his memories. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, technically, like I said, manga Eren is not see you later Eren. These are like, looking at it from the multiverse perspective. Like of course, looking at it from the time loop perspective, yes, they are the same Eren. The manga Eren is see you later Eren, and see you later Eren is anime Eren. But looking at it from the multiverse perspective, these are different Erens who just was able to experience what these other Erens was going through dreaming and shit like that. That's all it is. That's what I see it as. And I kind of and like I said, when I make this video, it's gonna sound so much better because, like, I'm all over the place and shit like that. But, like, y'all know how the videos is, man. Like, y'all know I'm gonna make connections. I'm gonna look more deeper into it. Y'all know I'm gonna make that shit sound so much better and make it make so much fucking sense. But I think this is what's really going on. Like I said, a time loop could be playing along with it because a time loop and a multiverse plays you know what I'm saying, works together in Mud of Love, which could be the case for Attack on Titan. But like I said, if it is that case, that means that we can look at it from the multiverse perspective and still get AOE, and we can look at it from the time loop perspective. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at it from the multiverse perspective, I don't know how that makes Mikasa important, because if you just look at it from the multiverse perspective, then it's just like how Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is. Whenever he's experiencing these other, you know what I'm saying, other Doctor Strange lives, whatever, and everything, when they end up dying or some shit happening or some crazy shit happening, he ends up waking up from that. So it could be that Eren is just waking up after, you know what I'm saying, he's waking up from the life of these other different Erens after they end up dying, because we all know that Eren's death is inevitable. He's bound to die at some point. So that's probably, and like I said, it just looks like a time loop because you have Kid Eren under his tree, in a different timeline, dreaming about another version of himself. You know what I'm saying? Life. And he's going from him being born all the way up until his fucking death. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in See Later Eren's case, he's probably, you know what I'm saying, manga Eren was probably dreaming about his life, See Later Eren's life, from the time when Eren was See Later Eren was born, all the way up to the point in time where he ran away with Mikasa, and he ended up down by the curse of Ymir, right? And then that ended up waking manga Eren up from that. And the last thing that he's seen from See Later Eren's perspective, because he's coexisting in his body because he's dreaming about his life, is Mikasa saying see you later. And it's the same thing for anime Eren. But like I said earlier in the stream, and like I said, what Saint said is correct. You know what I'm saying? It is just a dream to foreshadow what happens in the future, but it's also more than just a dream. You know what I'm saying? It's something that actually fucking happened, just in a different fucking timeline. You know, and I do believe that Isayama did use this opportunity to show, knowing that manga Eren was knowing that manga Mikasa doesn't even say see you later to manga Eren. I think Isayama did use this opportunity to kind of like foreshadow what happens in the future or whatever, you know? But we all know that this shit is not just a fucking regular fucking dream, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just explain, just think about it, right? Just off the way how Eren wakes up, like, the last thing that he had to see, like, of course, like, it's not shown because, like, it's been covered up, but the last thing that he had to see is Mikasa kill him, because Tanjiro wakes up the same exact way. Like, he wakes up the same way when he beheads himself to wake up out of his dream. Like, the same thing in fucking Demon Slayer. The same thing in Demon Slayer. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he has to cut his fucking head off for him to wake up. And he wakes up wake up like how Eren wakes up, like in a panic type of attack, like panic type of way. The last thing that anime Eren had to see from manga Eren's life or his perspective is Mikasa killing him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, later on, when anime Eren comes in contact with Zeke and he gets granted access to the time path, that's when he's able to remember his dream that he had in the beginning of the story that he just couldn't remember it from the begin with, because maybe, you know what I'm saying, anime Eren in the future probably manipulated those memories or whatever. But that's how he's able to remember his dream, is the time path, whatever. That's how he's able to remember the manga Eren's life and what happened. So now, knowing that he seen Falco's Titan from manga Eren's perspective, flying to Fort Salva, I believe that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure he might have seen Eren. He might have seen what anime Eren or kid anime Eren seen when he woke up. He might have seen Mikasa kill him from manga Eren's perspective now, because he might have seen that shit. So he might know that Mikasa is gonna kill him. So like, think about it. He has to see all that shit in order to do something different. He has to be able to see all that shit. But I think that's what's really going on right now. To bring it to Mikasa, that's the bitch you can't trust. That's the bitch you can't trust. Because let me go to 139. Was it 139? 138. Let me go to 138. That's now we bring it to Mikasa, right? Because Mikasa, as we all know, Mikasa and Eren is the only ones who talks about a long dream and shit like that. And any time they're talking about that, is either they live in somebody else's life or they did some type of time manipulation where they went back in time and shit like that, and they started to live and they started to do things differently. That's the only time when they say, "Hey, I just feel like I had a long dream." Is like when they end up, they do some type of time manipulation where they end up going back in time and doing things differently, or when they end up, or like for Eren's case, they end up living somebody else's life or another version of themselves. Like, that's the only time when Eren say, because like I said, all you gotta do is connect the dots from with Grisha, when Eren waking up from Grisha's memories to what happens in the beginning of the story and at the end for Attack on Titan in the manga for the long dream. All you gotta do is connect the dots and make this shit make sense. Like, this shit makes sense. All you have to do is connect the dots. That's all you have to do. Isayama put it there in our face for us to connect the dots. He wakes up from Grisha's memories or his life or whatever, and talks about, I just feel like I had a long dream, but then he's like, no, not dreams, memories. Like, he just got finished living Grisha's life from the time when Grisha was a fucking kid all the way to the time where Grisha seen Dinah get turned into a Titan. That's when he ended up waking up. But then he also ended up going back to Grisha's life as well, while still being awake as well. And like I said, if what I'm saying, when Eren is like asleep and everything, waiting to be rebuilt and shit like that, what else could he do but look from the perspective of these other different Erens and learn from them? You know, that's the only thing he can do. And the thing is, what fucks it up is that he's doing it all at once too. I think that's what fucks up his head. He's living all these different lives at once, from like seeing shit from that perspective. But like I said, like Mikasa, that's the bitch you can't trust. Because Isayama does something very, 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 very interesting with, fuck, I hate when I do that. I need to get a mouse. He does something very, very interesting with Mikasa, right? This is what I meant when I made the community post, when I said that Mikasa, see you later Mikasa, and manga Mikasa is taking turns dreaming about each other's life. Like I said, using that same concept from Doctor Strange. Right? I think they're taking turns dreaming about each other's life. And the thing is about Mikasa, she's not like Eren. She's an Ackerman, so she can't have her memories being manipulated, being taken away or nothing like that. So she can remember these different timelines when after experiencing these things. I just don't know how the fuck this bitch is able to do the same shit that Eren can. And I don't understand how she can do that shit. The only thing you can chuck it up as, they're the main characters. That's all you can do is tuck it up as. Like, just like how, why the fuck Goku seemed more stronger than like all these other people. He's the main character. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you can't really explain too much of it. Eren and Mikasa, especially Mikasa, is the main character. That's the only explanation you can really give. Can really do anything with the main character, to be honest. Your ass got plot armor, right? But this is what I want to go at. But before I do that, I want to see what y'all saying, if y'all saying anything different. In a time loop, the person being looped retains that previous memories. Yeah, of course, yeah. But for some reason, Eren is not able to remember his previous life until his other life, until he enters the time path. No, it's only one ending to Love Alternative. You only can get one outcome. The fans of Love even tried to do that. They thought that it was the same thing as Unlimited, but it's not. Love Alternative was meant to be the last loop. The only reason why Unlimited have multiple endings is because as the player, you have to make it's set up for you to make different choices, right? To see if you can get different endings. It's set up for you to make different choices, to fall in love with different characters or whatever, because that is what causes you to be sent back in time anyway. So Unlimited is the only one that have alternate endings. Love Alternative only has one ending. It only has one outcome. Like people, the fans of Love already tried to do things differently, to make different choices, which they can, but it always lead to the same ending, which is him losing all of his friends and Sumika dying. There's only one ending. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Very close to Isayama. The bot is in this motherfucker again? Yeah, for sure, Norman, for sure. Like, it's a lot of loopholes, for sure. We need to get an official explanation from this motherfucker himself. You know what I'm saying? Which knowing Isayama, he might not even explain this shit. He might just give us AoE and let us be. You know what I'm saying? I'd be cool with that. As long as it's done good. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's done great. I'd be cool with that. I don't give a fuck, because I know with my mind I can put shit together anyway. You know what I'm saying? I can put the pieces together and everything anyway. I can figure shit out. Especially after I read it, after I see it a couple times, I'm gonna be able to piece it together anyway. So you don't really gotta explain shit to me, Isayama. Just give me AoE, and I'll put this shit together for all of us. Fuck it. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, that shit, hold on, let me... Who is these people? These naked HD people. $300 seconds? No, get them the fuck out of here. Report. Pornography and sexually explicit material. I mean, bro, there's some bots in here, bro. What the fuck? But, okay. So, Mikasa, right? Tactically need to get his ass home. So he can hop in this call. And talk about all this shit. But, like I said, like, bro, the videos are going to make this shit sound way much better and way more clear. Like, my thoughts are all over the place. I'm fucking stuttering and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm losing my train of thought and shit. But, okay, for Mikasa, right? Knowing everything I just explained, if you can understand any of that, like, basically all you need to understand is that dreams allow you to live other versions of yourself life. You know what I'm saying? Which is exactly what a lot of woke people in real life think. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make 30 videos about Attack on Titan, so I have a very open mind. I'm open to think that, you know what I'm saying? Some people believe that our dreams is allowing us to experience other versions of ourself life and shit like that or whatever. We know how that shit, you can go days and days and days, whatever. I'm open to it, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe it probably, but I'm open to it. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm open to it. I mean, I make videos about Attack on Titan. There's a lot of all that fuck shit, that woke shit in Attack on Titan, you know what I'm saying? So I'm open to it. I'm automatically open to it. But for Mikasa, right? This bitch, you can't trust this bitch, right? So Mikasa, we see her basically having the biggest headache of her fucking life, and we all know that headaches come from Ymir peeking into her mind and stuff like that, right? So we see her, obviously manga Mikasa and everything, having a memory flashback to Eren sitting up against his tree, which we now know is going to be different in the anime. We all know it's going to be different. It's going to be Eren laying down under his tree. We all know that now for a fact, because they changed 130. They changed 130. We know that for a fact that's going to be changed. When that happens, I'm pretty sure that she's going to have this big ass headache again. And anime Mikasa, because this is anime Mikasa, she's going to think back to anime Eren. She's not going to have the same flashback that manga Mikasa had, which is already going to be a big ass change in anyway. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same headache that she's going to have. It's going to be a whole entire different flashback, right? It's going to be Eren laying down, not Eren sitting up, because that's her. That's her Eren. Manga Eren is not technically anime Eren. It's not anime Mikasa's Eren. Anime Eren is anime Mikasa's Eren, whatever. But we see her saying that I want to go back, right? And then she says that I want to go back to our home. And the fact that she says I want to go back to our home, which means that at some point she experienced this shit. Now, of course, like I said, and like I explained in the video about what video was it? About AOT still being alive or whatever. I said that when Eren came to visit Armin, he also came to visit everybody else, right? Mikasa, Annie, Reiner. He visited everybody at that same point in time that he was talking to Armin. The only difference is that Eren was able to manipulate their memories and lock their memories, while on the other hand, he couldn't do that for Mikasa. So Mikasa always knew that Eren talked to them. Mikasa always knew about this cabin that they lived in, right? She experienced it. Eren probably allowed her to experience it the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, just to show her, like, hey, this would have happened if you would have expressed your feelings or whatever. We would have ran off together and blah 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 blah, right? But she says that, hey, I want to go back to our home, which is letting us know that she experienced it before. Now, this is where it cuts to Mikasa being asleep, right? Now, we would, like I said, us knowing what I just said, we would think that this is manga Mikasa experiencing this dream, When that's what ECM want us to think. Just like how this is a whole entire different fucking Eren. See You Later Eren it's a different Eren with a fucking different haircut, different shirt and everything, different personality. He doesn't seem angry. He just seems regretful. He just regret. But he doesn't seem angry. He doesn't say fuck the fucking world, don't all this other shit. He don't say, oh, I want to kill everybody. None of that. He's like, this is a whole entire different Eren. Right? So that will also give us the conclusion that this is an entirely different Mikasa as well. This is See You Later Mikasa, right? She's dreaming. She's sleep, which means that she's dreaming, right? And like I explained, dreams allows you to explore, in a way, explore the multiverse, and allows you to put yourself in the shoes of this other version of yourself and live their life and experience what they are experiencing at that time. So it cuts to See You Later Mikasa, not manga Mikasa. See You Later Mikasa, being asleep, right? Which means that See You Later Mikasa, when I see it, like I said, when Dr. Strange explained it, it just pieced so many fucking dots in my head. That means that See You Later Mikasa is dreaming about manga Mikasa's life. She was, you know what I'm saying, while she's asleep in her reality, she's actually in the manga timeline looking from the perspective or whatever, however you want to fucking call it. She's in manga Mikasa's fucking body and living and going through what the fuck manga Mikasa is going through at this moment, right? We see her wake up. You know what I'm saying? Eren ends up waking her up just like how Mikasa wakes him up. She don't even know where the fuck she went to sleep. So at some point she went to sleep. Right? What else did bitch say? She's like, when did I fall asleep? So this lets us know, this like, she don't know what she did. She didn't even know what the fuck she fell asleep, right? So that means that she fell asleep at some point. Maybe she fell asleep as soon as she got there or whatever. I don't know what this bitch. Maybe she fell asleep after you got finished clapping those cheeks. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? The bitch fell asleep. But Eren says he must have been really tired. And then she says, I feel like I just had a long dream. Yeah, of course you feel like you just had a long dream, bitch. You just lived a whole entire different you just lived a different life. She's like, let's just rest today. We caught a big fish, whatever. Mikasa, why are you crying? Wait a minute, was manga Mikasa crying? She was. Look! That bitch I didn't even notice that. I didn't know the bitch was crying. Manga Mikasa was crying. And that shit got transferred, bro. I'm trying to tell you all, bro. That bitch was I didn't even notice that. I swear to God I didn't. I didn't even know the bitch was crying. I did not know. I was looking at it too. I didn't know the bitch was crying. She was crying because she was just experiencing shit that manga Mikasa was experiencing, because she was looking because while she's dreaming in this timeline, she's looking from the perspective of manga Mikasa, going through and feeling everything that she's feeling. So she ends up crying, but not knowing. Did she say, why are you crying? She says, huh? Like, she don't even know why the fuck she's crying. I'm not sure. But like I said, like this is what kind of makes her kind of tricky, because she ends up saying, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here. That's weird to say. That's a very weird thing to say. Eren doesn't say that. Eren only says, when he wakes up, the only thing he says is, where am I? Or some shit like that. Like, oh, like he says, like, where am I? Or some shit like that. This bitch says, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Imagine if Eren woke up and he says, like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Don't like that. Like, that's a weird thing to say. She ain't supposed to be here because she was just somewhere else, and she was just in the manga timeline, in manga Mikasa's body and shit like that. Whatever. But like I said, this other version of Eren, who's not our version of Eren or manga Eren, he just plays it off. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. He kind of, just like how Gabby did to Falco, Eren is just catching Mikasa up on things and everything, explaining to her, which means that Falco, just like with Falco, the same thing with Falco, right? I just now bring it up. Same thing with Falco. Falco is dreaming about flying around and shit. He's not even a Titan. You know what I'm saying? He's dreaming about flying around and shit. He's dreaming about living somebody else's life. which is most likely Ymir's life. Wasn't I just flying around with swords in my hand and shit like that? He was just living somebody else's life. He wouldn't know Falco didn't even know where the fuck he was at. You know what I'm saying? He had to be brought up to speed. Like, hey, we've been in the war for like damn near 3 to 4 years. How don't you remember none of this? Like I don't remember none of this shit because guess what? I was just somewhere else. And like I said, those memories that Eren gave him could come into play in some shape or form. I don't fucking know. But that's, you know what I'm saying, that's the same thing with Falco. He's not even a Titan. And he was also unconscious as well. Most likely sleep as well. You know what I'm saying? He most likely just woke up. He woke up. He told us like, wasn't I just flying around with a fucking sword and fighting Titans and shit like that? Like swoosh. What the fuck you say? He was just living somebody else's life, Ymir's life. Or part of her life. Without even being a Titan yet. That's even suspicious as fuck. Like I'm trying to like this whole fucking living each other's life shit. I'm glad I bring that. I forgot all about Falco. But yeah, like bro, and then it cuts to I think like bro, Mikasa knows something. Like because of her being an alchemist, she cannot have her memories being manipulated. She's able to remember her fucking manga. She's able to remember manga Eren, not manga Eren, but manga Mikasa's life. She's able to remember that stuff or part of it. I wouldn't say everything, but she's able to remember part of it. But she ends up saying sorry, right? That's still see you later Mikasa talking. And then it ends up cutting. Wait a minute. Wait. Is it? No, it might not be. Hold on. Yeah, that's see you later Mikasa because her hair is not. I don't know, y'all. But fuck it. But she ends up saying sorry, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I can't. It ends up transferring over to a manga Mikasa, whatever. Talking about something she can't, which means that she was just now experiencing those things. And what I think is, she didn't fall asleep. She ended up thinking she didn't fall asleep. Like it's not like she can just fall asleep into a deep sleep like that. I think she ended up thinking about this dream of them running away with each other, right? And she was able to, just like how See You Later Mikasa was experiencing what she was going through. She was in a way, manga Mikasa was also experiencing what See You Later Mikasa was going through as well, with Eren telling her to forget about him or whatever. He was also experiencing what she was experiencing. Fuck. But like, bro, it's just weird, man. This shit's suspicious as fuck. And then this toxic bitch kills Eren, whatever. And this is another thing that me and Todd Kate figured out as well. After and that's crazy because after Mikasa kills Eren, right, or after manga Mikasa kills manga Eren, it then cuts to See You Later Mikasa, right? She's in front of Eren or whatever. It cuts to her holding See You Later Eren, and also like saying see you later to him. Off camera, manga Mikasa is doing the same thing to manga Eren at this point. So in a way, she did say see you later to Eren, And if you look at it too, it's almost as if like look at the way how she's holding her, right? This bitch is doing something that that Wanda did, right, in Doctor Strange. When Wanda took control of another version of herself body in a different timeline, she has to stay still, right? She has to meditate, whatever. She has to stay still, but something breaks her concentration, and she ends up moving, right? And because of her still being in control of this other version of herself, everything that she did in her timeline, where she's controlling this other version of herself from this other she's also making this other version of herself do those things that she's doing in her original timeline as well, right? And in a way, it's the same thing. See You Later Mikasa ends up grabbing See You Later Eren's head, like as if like why? Because the bitch this toxic weird bitch is about to kill. I mean, not about to kill. About to kiss a motherfucker that's dead. Alright, like so this bitch ain't just kiss manga Eren. She kissed 2 Erens that are fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, yeah, it's a lot of people that have a lot of problems with that. You know what I'm saying? But like she grabs his head like she's about to kiss him, and then it crossed over to her actually kissing him. And in a way, you know what I'm saying? Remember when everybody said like, "Oh yeah, Eren didn't give her permission. He didn't kiss back and nothing like that." The way how he got Eren's head, face looking was his mouth open and his eyes open a little bit, as if he's about to close his eyes, and then he's about to close his lips and everything to get ready to kiss her. Then it transfers to him actually kissing, and also looking like he's actually kissing her back. She's holding her. Like, bro, the shit's being transferred over. She's doing the exact same thing that See Later Mikasa is doing. Like this shit, I'm trying like just like how Eren is copying the same position, or I guess let me be more specific. Just like how anime Eren is copying the same is manga Eren's death position, and just like how manga Eren is copying See Later death position. All that shit is being transferred over. They're doing the same thing that these other versions of us, like they're experiencing the same thing at the same time that this other version of themselves is experiencing. See Later Mikasa grabs See Later Eren's head, manga Mikasa, and then it cuts to manga Mikasa kissing manga Eren. Just in the same, like, you know, like, bro, this shit has to be going on. Like dreams or just having memories of something, it allows you to experience their life. Think about it. Like, the reason why I know that this is not far-fetched, think about it. Memories itself. Titans having other, like, being able to see the memories of their predecessors. Once they see it, what are they doing? It's not like they're overseeing their life. They're looking at what they're doing, at what their predecessor did from their perspective. Just like how Eren said, oh yeah, when I see my father's memories or whatever, it's almost as if I'm the one who... you know what I'm saying? I felt like when he killed those kids, I felt like it was my own hand killing them, which was not the only way to foreshadow that Eren made him do it, but it's also to tell us that Eren actually felt like he experienced those things because he did. He has his memories. He had, at any point in time, he can experience what Grisha's going through and literally go through what Grisha's going through, as if it's. And it's gonna feel so real, just like a dream. It's gonna feel so real to the point where it's like he feels like he's doing it himself. He don't even think that he's in Grisha's life. He just think that he's Eren. You know what I'm saying? Doing these things. I'm trying to say, like, if you just put like how knowing how dreams are and just put this shit together, the shit makes sense. The shit makes sense. I don't even think it's a fucking time loop. It might just be a fucking multiverse. And dreams is what allows them to be able to live these other versions of themselves lives. And Mikasa, in a way, is very like it's just like how Wanda is. Wanda is trying to reunite with her dead kids, or her kids that never existed. She talks about dreaming about them 24/7. Like, I have dreams about them. That's how I know for a fact that somewhere in a different timeline, these motherfuckers are real. So you know what? I want to reunite with them. Just like how Mikasa wants to reunite with Eren after he dies. You know what I'm saying? The best way she can do that is to dream about another version of herself where that Eren has yet, you know what I'm saying? Where the Eren in that timeline has yet to die. And all she's doing is just living this other version of herself, Mikasa. But like I said, not really knowing. But the thing is, what Mikasa is that it's different with Eren. Eren has to come in contact with Zeke to like be able to remember his dreams and stuff like that. Mikasa is off the rip able to remember her dreams because she's an Ackerman. Now, what the fuck I was about to say? I lost my fucking train of thought. But oh yeah. This what I wanted to make, right? This is the prediction I wanted to make too. Very similar to he's not wasting my time over a mediocre story. No, man. Wait. Wait. Said it might be Mikasa trying to get back in blood. Crazy. Definitely, hey, Tati K, definitely tell me what's going on with Mikasa. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Says, invite me to the voice chat when you're free and I'll listen. If you're close-minded for Eren, you're lost. I do know why she's crying. Jerry, calm down. Don't be rude. Who's Jerry? Who the fuck is Jerry? I already know what's going on. The last thing... Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. The bots came back in again? The bots came in. The bots came back in again. No, Samika didn't die in Unlimited. In Ultimate. No, she did die. But that's not. But that's not the Samika that's looping Takeru. The Samika's fucking subconsciousness is what's looping Takeru. Do you wanna know why too? Isayama's a fucking copycat, bro. The reason why Eren gets his head cut off and never regrows a body is because he gets that from the head. Because Samika ends up just becoming a fucking brain and shit, and she's just trapped and she's just in a fucking like cylinder. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, he took that, right, and have Eren get fucking beheaded or like get shot by a Gabby, and he never regrows a fucking head. Regrows his body. He can regrow his body back, but Isayama chooses not to because he gets that from Mother of Love, where you have Samika, who's just nothing but a head, and she never, because Beta, they sexually assaulted her. And like, wow, the creator of Mob Love is freaky as fuck. Like, he's freaky as hell. He had these aliens sexually assault Tamika, and it's fucked up. And then they take her body and shit. They just take all her fucking shit. They take her body and just leave her with like nothing but just a head. It's fucked up. Like, it's fucked up. Like that creator is freaky. I understand what Isayama get it from. Because Isayama be on some freaky shit too. Remember back in chapter 136, where you had the Titan, you had the pig Titan be, his tongue was all in Armin's mouth and shit, sexually assaulting him and shit. Like, Isayama, what the fuck is you on? Like I said that in my review, I was like, man, this Titan, whoever this Titan used to be, the Titan shifter was freaky as hell to be able to do that. Like, for real, like this Titan shifter was literally like sexually assaulting Armin, putting his fucking tongue all in his mouth like that, man. Like, that's Isayama be on some freaky shit. I see where you get it from, because the creator of Mob Love, he was on some freaky shit. He had these aliens make love to Samika, have her, you know what I'm saying, make her have all these orgasms and shit, and the only thing she can think about is seeing Takeru. All she did, the only thing that kept her sane a little bit is having sex with Takeru. So all she did was take the aliens out of it and put Takeru in it. And then they just left, and then after making her feel good, they took her fucking body and just left her as a head. That's fucked up. So the reason why Eren is just a head and never grows his body back is because of that. You know what I'm saying? Some freaky ass shit. Do you think Eren? Hell no, he's not going to die, man. The ending for Attack, the outro for Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2 tells us that Eren is not going to die, bro. He sees Eren in the outro for Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. He's seen an entirely different future. He's seen Paradise Island be abandoned. He didn't see Paradise Island be destroyed. He saw an entirely different future. He even says it in a song where it's like he says that I seen a momentary flicker of a world abandoned. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know that this cannot end or whatever. Whatever the fuck this motherfucker say. But he's seen an entirely different future. If, like, I don't know. And the thing is, and the reason why I know for a fact that this is like going towards AOE, because even if it was referencing, even if it was foreshadowing Paradise Island being destroyed, Eren is not supposed to see the results of the rumbling. He's not supposed to see it. Now, of course, according to our theories, he is supposed to see it. But for the people that don't believe in AOE or don't believe that it's not going to happen, he's not supposed to see it. So why the fuck is he seeing the results of the rumbling then? You know what I'm saying? Like that further even confirms that he did see the results of the rumbling. If it is foreshadowing Paradise Island being destroyed, but but the thing is, if it was destroyed and it was foreshadowing that, why the fuck would Kid Eren smile at that? That's nothing to smile about. Your fucking home is destroyed. No, he's smiling at it being abandoned. The fact that he can go anywhere he wants in Paradise Island, which is what they couldn't do at first. It was like restricted off. You know what I'm saying? It was restricted. They couldn't. The only reason why they were able to migrate to a different side of a different wall or whatever is because of the fact that everybody died. You know what I'm saying? The fucking Titans came into this wall. So that's the only reason why. But they was restricted. He couldn't even go anywhere in Paradise Island freely. Yeah, he can't even fucking walk around his own fucking house. So he's smiling at the fact that Paradise Island is abandoned. Even if it was foreshadowing Paradise Island being destroyed, Eren is not supposed to be seeing it. And the fact that he does see it just confirms my theory and other people's theory about Eren being able to see the results of the rumbling at some point. Either way you see it. And because Eren's death is inevitable, the only thing that can be changed is the way how he dies in these different timelines. It's inevitable. He's bound to die. But I will tell you for sure, he won't die the same way that he did before, because obviously him dying in this way didn't fucking work. He has to die in a different way. Or if he does die, he has to make sure that he has to make sure that Ymir don't put the parasite inside his fucking head this time. I don't fucking know. Maybe to avoid himself being killed, because we look at Eren being Odin a lot. You know, I think Odin is trying to figure Odin. I believe in God of War, or just period. Odin is trying to figure out a way how to like prevent his death or whatever by like gaining information from the world tree and shit like that. He's trying to find a way to prevent his death and shit like that. I think it's in God of War. I don't know if it's in God of War, but Odin is trying to prevent his death. So if we look at Eren being Odin a lot, so he's based off Odin. That was Falco's song. Okay. Bro, that shifter was freaky as hell. Oh no, Love is not actually the only inspiration. But it's not the only inspiration. He gets inspired by like Marvel. He gets inspired by the Eternal Champion. He gets inspired by 21 Jump Street. He gets inspired by Life is Strange. He gets inspired by the movie called The Arrival. But the thing is, Isayama didn't say in the interview. He said that yeah, I got inspired by these things, Norse mythology and all these other things as well. But he went out his way and said like no. But even out of all the inspirations I had, I can say that Attack on Titan is literally a ripoff of More of Love. That's what he said. So that's why I use More of Love a lot more than anything. I know a lot about the Eternal Champion. If Attack on Titan is gonna be anything like the Eternal Champion, then Eren for sure is gonna kill his friends. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens in the Eternal Champion. He has the main character the Eternal Champion is where Isayama got the Eren's pointy ears. Well, the Jaeger family pointy ears. The reason why Grisha and Zeke and Eren has pointy ears, that comes from the book called the Eternal Champion. where basically you have these people who are called elves or whatever, and they have pointed ears. That's where you also get the inspiration to call Eldians devils as well. And Eren is the real devil. He has pointed ears. Zeke is a real devil. Look at what the fuck he's trying to do. He's doing some devilish shit. Grisha is a devil. He's the one who made these motherfucking devils. So he's the biggest devil of them all. So Eren is definitely the Earth devil that they're talking about. Ymir making a deal with and shit like that. Definitely. Because the Earth devil got pointed ears. The only people that got pointed ears is Grisha, Eren, and Zeke. He gets inspired by a lot of things. Yeah, Odin dies. Okay, yeah. But what I was gonna say, fuck. Okay, my prediction, right? A lot of us believe because of Eren waking up from a different dream than what manga Eren did. A lot of us believe, and like I said in my last video or my previous video after my last video, I said that I believe that ECM is going to do something very similar but also different at the same time. I said that instead of Mikasa, or in this case anime Mikasa, excuse me, instead of her basically how can I say it? Instead of her experiencing this dream about them running away, whatever, she shouldn't experience that. Now it would be cool to see that as well, right? Because on the website of Mappa or whatever, or the website for Attack on Titan, it says that the first chapter, or the like Eren waking up, it's actually the prologue, whatever. They act like the whole running away and shit like that. That's like the fucking prologue and shit like that. I forgot what they call it. I think it's called the prologue. Kind of like the beginning before like the actual fucking story start, like the story that's like before the actual story starts, right? But I believe that ECM is gonna do something very similar but different as well. Instead of having Mikasa, in this case anime Mikasa, experience what manga Mikasa did, which is experience the events that leads up to the reason why manga Eren ends up waking up from Mikasa, or see you later Mikasa saying see you later. I think he's gonna have anime Mikasa wake up, experience the events that leads up to why anime Eren wakes up the way how he does in the anime timeline. And I believe it's going to be very similar to what we see See You Later Mikasa does. I think See You Later Mikasa, I believe, not See You Later Mikasa, I believe that, like I said, once Mikasa gets this big ass headache, anime Mikasa gets this big ass headache, where it's time for her to make the choice to kill Eren, like I said, it's going to be different. It's not going to be manga Eren sitting up against his tree. It's going to be anime Eren laying down, because that's her Eren. These are the same characters, but different characters at the same time. Different people. That's not her Eren, so she wouldn't think about manga Eren. She would think about anime Eren. So when she has that big ass headache and saying that I want to go back or whatever, I don't even think she even gonna say I want to go back, because bitch, we didn't run away together in the manga. You bitch, you killed me. So we ain't gonna go back. I don't even think she even gonna say she gonna go back. I think she gonna say I can't do this or some shit like that. Somewhere on the lines of that. I think she's gonna say that I can't do this. It's gonna cut to manga Mikasa at some point being asleep, right? And I think it's gonna most likely show us manga Mikasa killing Eren, most likely, because that's what I think anime Eren saw, the last thing that he'd seen when he woke, when he woke up in the anime timeline, which is Mikasa killing him. That's the only thing that would make him wake up like that. The only thing. And also knowing that at some point manga Eren was crying and shit in that fucking dream and shit. About, oh, I want Mikasa to remember me, so that he was crying at some point. Maybe he was crying. Is he crying right here? No, he's not crying right here. At some point this bitch cried. But like I said, I think that he's gonna have anime Mikasa experience the events and show us why Eren wakes up the way how he does in the anime. And I think it might just show us manga Mikasa killing him. And I think anime Mikasa is going to end up waking up from that, or just coming out of that, right? Because she's going to end up experiencing manga. She's going to look into the life of manga Mikasa at that point in time, and she's going to see what she does, which is killing him. Maybe that can change her mind or whatever, and change her mind not to kill him or whatever. I don't fucking know. It all depends on how AOE ends up happening. We this shit might be all different, you know, from the beginning. So as part 3 starts, it can be all different. I don't even know. Eren might not even be in the fucking Titan if the Warhammer Titan theory is correct. He might not even be in the fucking Titan. Which means that this bitch might go in there and not see Eren. That'd be cool as fuck. That'd be cool. Knowing what we know and knowing that he's supposed to be in the fucking inside the Titan. If he's not in there, that'll be the biggest reverse Uno card ever. Bro, I'm gonna scream if I'm gonna fucking scream if Eren is not inside that Titan. But like I said, the first episode is gonna confirm the Warhammer Titan 3 to be true. It's gonna confirm it, or it's going to let us know that it's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But and with what I know, I think it's bullshit. I don't think he's using the Warhammer Titan theory. I want him to, but you know what I'm saying? Him using his kid, like the Warhammer Titan theory, is all about Eren going against his own character, using his kid to destroy the world, like using his kid as a tool. Because we all know that he has to rush back to Historia in the Warhammer Titan theory. He has to rush back to Historia and come in contact with the baby and destroy the world and use the baby as a tool, which is what is not supposed to be happening. The whole point is to try to learn from that and grow from that, right? Get your kids out the forest and all that bullshit. So that kind of goes against what Eren is doing. You know what I'm saying? His character, like using his kid as a tool. Just like how Zeke was used as a tool. Like I don't think like that goes against what he wants. So the Warhammer Titan theory, it's kind of bullshit to me. I don't really see it happening. I want it to happen. Trust me. I want this bitch to go in there and look shocked. Like, wait a minute. I thought you would be inside the. I thought Eren would be here. Like, I just seen a dream where he was in here and we kissed and I was having a time of my life and I wanted to do that again and this motherfucker ain't here. Like, bitch, not this time. Not this time, bitch. I don't want to kiss you no more. Man, that'd be cool as fuck. I ain't gonna count. That'd be cool as hell. Bro, the bot is back. Oh yeah, for sure. He wanted them to kill him. For sure, he wanted them to kill him. But like I said, I believe that it's gonna cut to at some point manga Mikasa being asleep, and she's gonna wake up in manga Mikasa's body. You know what I'm saying? Coexisting in the same body, and she's gonna see what manga Mikasa does and what leads to the results of her choice. You know, and this can make her realize what the fuck she did and want to make things right, like how Sumika did in some shape or form. But a lot of shit has to be different. A lot of shit. This shit just makes sense. Like I said, when I make this video, it's going to make a lot more sense. I'm not going to be all over the place. I'm going to go from one point to the second point to the. Y'all know how my videos are. I know how I go in very, very deep detail. So it's like, it might sound crazy and unbelievable and it sound like it's like you don't agree with it. But once you watch this video, when I make the video and everything, once you watch this video, you're going to see that, okay, this shit makes sense. Okay, like you'll be like, okay, now I have a different perspective where I can look at from AOE, because that's all I'm giving you. I'm just giving you a different perspective where you can look at AOE. You can look at it from the multiverse or the Titanverse perspective, or you can look at it from the time loop perspective. Either way you see it, AOE. Because AOE is just that fucking inevitable. You know what I'm saying? You can't run away from that shit. That shit's like the rumbling. Bitch, you're gonna get stepped on by AOE. Like, it's inevitable. I'm sorry if you hear that noise. My dog is fucking snoring like a fucking human. But, yeah. I can't wait for this shit to happen, man. Oh my god. Well, I can't wait for part 3. Now, what's this talk about part 4 happening? Because I keep hearing about part 4. What's that talk? Let me see. Like, is there anything on Reddit or whatever? Is there anything on Reddit about part 4? Because I keep hearing about a part 4. Yeah, I was also hearing people being skeptical about part 3 Eren in January, like how it's supposed to be, because of the fact that Chainsaw Man is supposed to be Eren. No, not Chainsaw Man. Villain Saga is supposed to be Eren in 2023 as well, and around the same time that Attack on Titan is Eren. So and of course they don't want two projects that they have which could be, you know what I'm saying, it's possible. But of course, they don't want two projects going against each other, you know what I'm saying, running at the same time. I think they're probably like make it more better where Chainsaw Man, you know what I'm saying, not Chainsaw Man, I keep saying Chainsaw Man, Villain Saga happens first, and then Attack on Titan happens at the end of the year or some shit like that. I hope that's not the case. I hope that it is possible for them to run Vinland Saga and also Attack on Titan Part 3 at the same time. I hope that is possible. But if it's not, then it's most likely looking like Attack on Titan is going to be like delayed until like the end. Well, not certainly delayed, but the release date is probably going to be pushed back to like the end of 2023, so around December. And it's probably going to end in 2024 around the same time that it ended before, around like December, January. Yeah, so around like April, something like that, maybe March, April. Depending, and that's also depending on the episodes as well. We already know the episode count. It could like, you know what I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to come up with a fucking Part 3 with just 4 to 5 episodes. Because like I said, we only got 9 chapters left. No, yeah, we only got 9 chapters left. We stopped at 130 or half of 130. I don't know. We stopped at 130. The next episode is gonna be 131. They're gonna incorporate 2 chapters in one story. I mean, not one story. They're gonna incorporate 2 chapters in one episode, most likely. So you do them 2. What? You do them 2. That's the. You do them 2. You do them 2. You do them 2. Bro, you only got like damn near 4 to 5 episodes. That's not enough for a Part 3. That's not enough. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it would make more sense for them to just do a fucking movie. That's where you can actually have time to make the animation quality good as fuck. On movie quality, I would love to see this fight, because I know for a fact they're gonna drag this fight out. They're gonna I feel like ECM is gonna add a lot more shit to the fight, because that fight was kind of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. That fight on the back of that, I wasn't excited at all, but it was kind of bullshit. Nobody died. Like, nobody. I think that's the bullshit about it. That's the bullshit about it. Nobody died. Nobody fucking died. But what the fuck I was doing there? Oh, yeah. But this shit has to happen, man. But like I said, when I make this video, it's gonna make a lot more sense. I got a lot of videos in the chamber. I just need time to fucking to record them, you know? I got hella videos in the chamber, just waiting. I got the video about why me explaining why it needs to happen, and that's me talking about Eren's character being retconned. I got to talk about the long dream, which I was just like explaining a little bit about it, or mostly what I'm going to talk about. But of course, and that video is going to be like very well detailed, and I'm gonna slow it down and make the connections and shit like that. I just gotta get my thoughts ready. And that's actually like the next video. Actually, I gotta do the Eren is the father video. What's another? Like I already got this. I gotta share my notes. I was thinking about doing a Warhammer Titan theory, but just like I don't know. That shit's already out. It's no need for me to do a video for that. I gotta do like I said, I was thinking about doing my the NVA or the AMV video, where it's like it's gonna be dedicated to AOE, where I'm gonna get a bunch of clips together, probably get some good ass music, whatever, and surround it around like Eren, Mikasa's power to loop back in time and shit like that, and show the manga and shit like that. Like, you know, put the clips together. And I got a perfect song for it too. That kind of like falls in line with what I want to do with the AMV, because like I said, I don't see anything dedicated to AOE at all. Like I see a lot of AMVs dedicated to Attack on Titan and Eren's Freedom or whatever, but I don't see anything dedicated to AOE. So I want to be like one of the first people to do it. What else? Want to do the Parasite video, right? Like I said, I just figured out what that is. It's like, you know, want to do the Parasite video. I might do it. I don't fucking know, because that's one I'm still skeptical. I gotta think more about that. And I also gotta look at I gotta start looking at these lyrics. I gotta start looking at these lyrics for these outros and these songs and shit like that. part 4. Let me type in. Let me just type in Reddit. Pretty sure that's in Reddit. Cause I see everybody keep talking about it. No, that's part 3. The fuck? That shit bright as fuck. Let me see. I can't. Somebody said something about this shit. Oh yeah, Eren and Soria, that shit ain't gonna happen. I don't even know why he even showed that bitch. I don't even know why he showed her ass in the time path or whatever, and looking all like all worried and shit like that. Like, bitch, he's still not the father. Cause like how I'm going to explain in the video. If it looking at it from the time, not looking at it from the multiverse or timeverse perspective. Like looking at it from the multiverse and the timeverse perspective, or whatever, anything can change, right? Eren can obviously feel different in this timeline and probably have sex with Story and become the father. That's as easy, right? And also looking at it from the multiverse perspective, the reason why the anime and the manga is so fucking so fucking similar is because you have Eren in the future, manga Eren at one point, and also anime Eren in the time path, making everything be the way how it was, because with his knowledge of these different timelines, he can now shape the timeline and make it be like how he wants, where he's able to win or get what he wants, which is him getting the power, making sure that Eren goes down this path that he needs to go down, make sure he doesn't diverge and become something else like how See Later Eren did, make sure that he, you know what I'm saying, just make sure he can continue to go down this path that he needs him to go down. So it's almost as if Eren himself is paving his own way to freedom. It was never me. It was never Ymir. It was always I don't even think, to be honest, I don't even think Isayama even understands his own fucking story at sometimes. It was never, you know what I'm saying? Because if we see Eren being the one who made sure that he had the power, it was never Ymir who put him on this path. It was his damn self. Now, of course, Ymir could have did it the first time, but I know for a fact that Eren did it the second time, the third time, and many more times after that. But Eren himself is the one who's paving his way. Like, he's the one who's controlling his destiny or his life or whatever. He's controlling his damn self. Like, and I always used to say it. If you're controlling yourself or you're being controlled by yourself, no, I ain't say that before. Scratch that. Fuck that shit. But I don't know. Sometimes I just believe that Isayama don't even understand his own fucking story sometimes. Like, even with Ymir. I think he fucked up on Ymir, too. Like, just to make the whole love aspect be for Attack on Titan. Which, the love part of Attack on Titan has never been in it. Like, I can understand the love for, like, wanting parents or whatever, but, like, Eren and Mikasa's love never developed at all. Like, never at all. Like, he even says it himself, like, hey, I didn't make them kiss because he said that I didn't make Eren and Mikasa kiss because he did not know how to do their characters from that point up until now. Knowing that Eren runs away and goes by himself and he puts her in harm's way or whatever, it would be kind of weird knowing that he ends up also getting close to Historia and knowing that he was building Historia and Eren's relationship up as well to be something most likely. It just would have been weird knowing that Eren and Mikasa kiss. It would have been weird. It would have been weird. And also, Eren was still looking at Mikasa as a mother figure as well. He didn't look at her because the whole, like I said, like how a lot of people saying in the chat, if Mikasa and Sumika is the same, then she's doing the same thing that Sumika is doing. Sumika is trying to get Takeru to look at her in a different light, to look at her and see her as a woman, instead of like, you know what I'm saying, instead of like looking at her as like a sister or a sibling or whatever, she's trying to get Takeru to look at her as like a woman. So Mikasa is doing the same thing, trying to get Eren to look at her differently. But Mikasa fucks up at it because she's being overly protective, which makes her look like a fucking mother. Which makes her end up dialing back and everything. And she expressed her feelings and everything. Probably opened Eren's mind up and whatever. Like, oh yeah, I didn't think you felt that way about me. I thought you was my sister, and like you always acted me or treated me like I'm your son and shit like that. He like, bro, like that relationship never fucking developed at all, bro. I don't know why the fuck. Maybe it developed after he ran away or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. After we went to Marley, I don't fucking know. But nowhere in the story we've seen Mikasa and Eren's relationship develop at all. But the shit I was saying, I lost my train of thought. Part 4. Lost my train of thought. What the fuck was I saying before that shit? Oh yeah, Eren and Historia. Yeah, that shit ain't happening. That shit not happening. I want that shit to happen because Historia is a real bitch. I love her ass. I love Historia more than Mikasa. I love her ass. She's Eren's real friend. I want her to be with Eren. I want Eren to be with her. They deserve each other. Mikasa don't deserve Eren. She don't deserve Eren at all. Especially if she's doing what the fuck she's doing. She don't deserve Eren. She don't deserve Eren. But like I said, I am going to go more in detail on these videos, whatever. I forgot what the fuck I was looking up. Let's see anything in Discord. I will when Tati K and everybody, when I get everybody inside the Discord that's ready to talk and everything, I will go live again tomorrow. There's a couple more things I want to talk about. But whenever I'm gonna talk to them and see what whenever they're free tomorrow or whatever, so we can just have a big conversation about the things that they figured out and stuff like that. Maybe even go through some shit and figure some shit out together. Who knows? But it was a good stream though. A good little discussion and everything. I enjoyed myself. There's like just a couple of things I just wanted to talk about, right? Like just give my thoughts to y'all, see how y'all felt about them. Like I said, it's gonna make more sense in the video, like in the video format. My theory, like I'm stuttering this shit. I'm all over the place. My thoughts all over the place. I want to talk about this, that. I'm jumping from topic to topic and everything. But like I said, in video format, all this shit is gonna make fucking sense. Yes, I am going live tomorrow. Yes, I'm going live tomorrow and most likely Monday as well. And then somewhere throughout the week, I'm going to start to work on the Long Dreams video, and then I'm gonna edit it, and then upload it, let it breathe a little bit, let that breathe a little bit. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. But this is the end of the stream. This stream will be uploaded a little bit later on. I appreciate everybody who came through. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the donations for Tati K. And what was the other donation? Appreciate that shit. I'm going all the way at the top. I'm saying that shit. And Kevin. Hey, I appreciate that as well. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm going live more. Like I said, I need to join the call later. Yeah, I'll join later. My fucking throat hurt now. Pause. I don't know if I needed to say pause right there. I think I needed to say pause right there. But AOE is inevitable. It's gonna happen no matter how you see it. Whether you like it or not, whether you want it to happen or not, whether you believe it or not, it's gonna happen. You can't run away from it. It's bound to happen. Cause AOE is fucking inevitable. But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I appreciate that. I'm out, y'all. It was a good stream. My fucking head hurt.